All right. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. You see, we got all three of us here today. Got Joseph here. We got some good questions, or at least one good question. I think maybe two to ask you from last week. But you already know the deal is going to check and make sure the sound is okay for everyone. And per usual, it's a new thing now. And if I told you, I want to start for now with high low. It's a good way to give a little insight into our week. I think I already told you that. But go ahead, man. Joseph, since you are, just got here. Can you do a high low over your previous week too? Can you do both or no? Or is that too
I
much for
can't
you?
do both. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna
Okay,
remember,
okay. How,
but
how
I can
about
give you one for
above
this
two
week.
weeks? All right, this week. Okay, go ahead and start with your high low, man. Go ahead.
All right. The hottest week. I locked in my classes for the summer semesters, both summer semesters. Locked that
Congratulations.
in. I would say a low is. Let me see. I guess it was a day at work, right? Um, I'm a truck driver, taking pallets off the truck, and these pallets estimated weighing about 2,000 pounds full of groceries.
It
Like
fell on
three
you.
of the pallets fell on me in the
Oh,
same day.
you gotta call
Crazy
OSHA.
work. Nah, it didn't fall on me, but it just
Okay.
fell.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
had to, restack and do all that other
Oh, okay.
stuff. But
Okay. Yeah.
the little stuff, man, that's it. That's the high, that's the low.
Okay. Okay. We glad that you're here, but it's of course Anime Villains podcast episode 23 though. Drop a like, comment, subscribe already. Run up them numbers. Cause YouTube is black listeners, but it's all right. This is the moment where most people stop. I was telling them before. This is the moment where most people start on a journey. Stop because for some reason YouTube start being weird when our content was doing fine. So it slowed and dipped a bit. Appreciate the people that's still here though. But after we gotta just trudge through this moment. But our other social media is doing good. We got a couple more followers on TikTok. The Facebook finally pop off. I'm mad I can't connect our Instagram to that, but still we got 5 followers now on that. Just started from fresh. And who could follow an account that got 0 followers? I know I wouldn't. So appreciate y'all if you
Nope.
happen to be watching this. And I think one of our Facebook videos did like 2,500 views. It was which short was it? It was I forgot which video it was, but that one did like 2,500. And yeah, that's it. Sorry, Hendo. I didn't mean to interrupt your moment. So
Yeah, you good.
high and low of this week, sir.
My low, I caught a cold
Oh man.
last week, and so I was
Oh
supposed to
yeah.
go into Houston Friday because I had a wedding I was supposed to go to on Saturday. But like, cause I was feeling I wasn't able to go in. Like, I went to the urgent care on Friday because I didn't know if I had COVID, the flu. That cold was pretty crazy. She was like, "Nah, you just got like a bad cold." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I had to cancel the trip. So that sucked. But like I was able to see like everybody's stories, the pictures, the videos and stuff. And so that warmed my heart though. I'm glad everybody had a good time. And that new happily formed union was here, right? And so that was pretty cool. The high probably be I mean, one, I'm feeling good, feeling better. Thank
Mhm.
God. And then two, I'm supposed to be going out the country this Thursday.
Oh,
Going to the
traveling.
Dominican Republic. So
Okay. Then we're going to the
that's another
DR.
yeah, like I'm trying to make sure I heal up
Me no
before I
black.
go
Me
to
no
the D.
black. Me no black. We're going to the
We gonna
DR.
see. Not yet. I don't know. Feeling better though. Feeling a lot better than what I was a couple days ago. Like I couldn't even talk like this a couple days ago. I sounded all raspy and stuff. Like it was bad. It was
That's
bad.
crazy.
But we locked now. We ready to go. We ready to rock and roll, man.
Yes, sir. And shout out to J Ball always, showing some love, man. Appreciate you, man.
J Ball, what's good, man?
I don't know if you're still in here, but
Appreciate you, dog.
appreciate you. But yeah, we got a little great little episode or episode for this week. Y'all have any questions for I so I can know for later? Did y'all cook up anything?
Yeah, I got a question. I got a question.
Okay, first let me see. We all watch? I guess the only one watching Witch Hat. Did y'all watch that?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Okay. I guess we can just knock that out of the way right quick, and we get to everything else. We can start off with Witch Hat. Um. So how y'all feel about this episode? I think 7. Witch Hat, however you say it, Altier or whatever. I still don't know how to say the last word. But how y'all feel about this episode? Go and start off Joseph since Mr. Week. Oh, wait. And last week episode 2, I forgot you wasn't here too. Yeah. So go ahead, set the scene for us and how you feel about
Uh,
quickly last week episode. Then you could go more on this week episode.
Could you kind of jog my memory on last week?
Okay, last week
I don't.
they basically all the girls went Creefree to save like the little villagers that was stuck in the
Oh,
river. You remember that was when
I
she
got it.
saved it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Go
got it. I
ahead.
got
Go
it.
ahead.
I
Cook.
got it.
Okay.
Okay, so we started with the previous episode.
Yes, sir. Episode
Before
6, I
that,
believe.
Yep.
so well, Donovan was saying, the girls go with Keyfree and the other witch, I forgot his name,
I forgot his
to
name too.
go rescue, um like it was uh, it was a
Just
boy, I guess his mom. Was that his mom
no,
or
that's his
like his
dad. That was his dad.
It was dad.
sister?
It was just like
No, that was in the river with the little boy. Was that like it was another
that wasn't
woman in there
it
with
was
him?
just like it was like people pushing supplies or like
Oh, random.
traveling with supplies. I think the only person that was related was the dad and the son. The other people they just knew him.
Okay, so yeah, it was basically they were doing someone a favor, going to rescue their son out of the river, and they end up they complete that, they get bro out the river and stuff like that, but the son is hard headed, he don't listen,
Hey, that's
XYZ.
how kids is,
He
man.
ends up he ends up basically almost dying. Um, Tree falls on him, debris everywhere. He ends up under a rock, right? And they at so let me see what's the word. That's the
Coco
word I
went
was gonna
down. Oh,
say.
yeah, I think what you
Um,
say. What you say?
they basically split up at this point, right?
Okay,
So Keyfree
Mm-hmm.
is not with them. It's just the
all the
two
girls.
girls. It's just the two girls with them. It's not all of them. It's just the two.
They was there till like side, I
And
think, right? I thought they was there, but like
nah, they wasn't. They
I thought
went
they
with
was
the other
treating.
girls. Went with Keyfree.
Oh, you right? I guess you
It
right.
was just the what's the main
Yeah,
character? The girl, little girl,
Coco and the black hair girl. I
Coco
forgot the
and
black hair name.
yeah,
Hendo
Coco and the other
probably
girl. It was
remember
just
her
them
name.
two.
I forgot her name.
It was just them
Agate.
two,
Yeah.
and they were tasked with trying to save the boy again, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Coco goes down there. The other little witch, she distracts the other people because they cannot see her doing like magic.
She didn't pass the test here. Yeah.
So Coco's doing her thing. She gets the boy from underneath the rock, but um, I guess like the little like magic ink that she uses to draw the spells, it ends up being some powerful stuff, and she doesn't know, and ends up turning like the whole river into sand. So then, what is that out there called, generals or something? The dudes with the red that
It was in
pulled
the,
up,
it's literally in the front of my mind.
The
What's it
Knights
called?
Morales.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Nice Morales, the police force, basically.
Nice
The
Morales. Yeah, so
cops.
they end up they pulling up. They finna take her memory from her. They don't care. They not asking
No
questions like,
questions.
hey,
Yep.
look, something crazy happened here. Your memory is gone, and it's finna be gone until the little girls pulled up, saved her. Keyfree pulled up,
What is? You
and
gotta separate the
what?
episodes for everybody though. Okay, you talking about the next episode now? So
You just blended in. You
so
No, I'm
blended in
not.
for the next episode.
he
I
saved the
did.
next
When the
episode.
girls
But you
saved
remember?
her, that was the start of this
Basically,
episode.
the end of the episode was when like he was about to take a memory, and like the thing got close, and then ended like that. Remember,
Okay,
they was
okay,
tied
okay.
up,
So
so
I
you
guess
gotta
I'm
remember.
going to the second episode
And
now.
then you
Okay,
gotta
let me just
remember
finish off
the
finish the
suspense.
second one.
The suspense of episode 6. At that moment, we did not know what happened with the spell. If it was her or somebody else, we didn't know about
Right,
the ink
right,
yet.
right.
So that's all I want to say. Episode 6. All right. So, bro, right quick, what
Okay,
would you
right.
rate
So
episode 6
just to
then? What would you rate the episode
that
6?
was a
People say
10. That was a
you
10.
loved it. All right,
That
okay.
was a 10,
All right,
bro.
go ahead.
That was a 10.
Episode 7 now. You go ahead.
All right, now the most recent episode, I also rate that with a 10. That
Mm,
was great. That was,
okay.
and my question that I have ties into this,
Yeah.
into kind of this show.
Yeah.
Um, it was great, bro. It was honestly a
You loved
great
it? Okay.
episode. And I love the ending, bro. We see Keyfree start to really turn or start reveal his real character, who he really, really is, who he hiding from the girls and who he hiding from the world, this and that. He end up taking bro memory from him. At least that's what I think happened.
Yeah.
He took the old man
We don't
memory
know
from
how
him.
long though. Like how much of a time did he just do that
Yeah, we don't
conversation?
know. I
Yo,
don't
what's
know.
good, John? Also, your boy John. Appreciate you always for tuning in, man. Joseph got
Big
some real ones, man.
Sean,
Joseph got some real ones,
what's
man. In his
good,
corner,
brother?
man. All right, go ahead. Oh, we doing good, man. You just missed a high and low. Joseph almost got killed by a pallet of groceries, but he all right. But go ahead and
But they
continue,
almost
man.
get cut by them groceries, man.
Hey,
Go ahead and
but
continue.
nah, hey, this show is great, bro. This show is great. These
Okay,
last two episodes, 10 out of
I got
10.
an uncomfortable conversation right now. It's probably gonna be a good clip that we probably may get flamed for, like we do sometimes. So is
Okay.
it already on
We
pace? Nah, Hendo, the last one. You remember you was fighting on their comments on that one. I forgot which one it was. No, yeah. No, actually, they was getting on your
on the
case. I think
freelance one.
was it Fury? Yeah, the Fury one. They was mad at you on the
They
Fury
was
one.
trying to call us like some meat. Like, hey, you
Yeah,
know what,
so
bro? Let me.
I'm
Yeah,
about to get
yeah.
them mad again because I brought it up in
This is
in that
comprehension
comment.
issues, bro.
I brought it up in that comment. So it's Witch Hat from episode 7. I know it's early because Fury episode. I mean, season 1 got like 24 episodes. Is Witch Hat
28.
already 28? That's a lot. So it's kind of too early, but is Witch Hat on pace season 1 to be better than Fear in season 1, or at least on par? How you feel about that, Joseph?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I think it's on. I think it's about to be on par. I don't know if it's going to surpass it. We got to see how the rest of this. But as far as like progression, animation, the character story, bro, like it's the whole shebang,
Cooking.
bro. Action
Okay.
scenes,
Check.
everything. They got everything in this, bro.
Okay.
Everything in this.
I'm going. You can answer the handle after you do your little review too. But is that it for your review, Joseph? How you rate this episode?
Yes, sir. 10 out of 10.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, Hendo, how you feel about episode 7 of Witch Hat?
I loved it. I know last week we had a couple theories. We didn't necessarily know what it
We had
was. We thought
Joseph,
it
we had
was
some
like,
we had some crazy theories. We was having some crazy. You should have
man.
because we didn't know what was
We
happening
was
with
like,
the
we didn't
spell.
know if the Brimcast
Hey.
subconsciously put something like in her brain.
I think he was
So,
onto
go ahead.
something because people in the comments, some people was like, "Yo, like when he was talking to take it, it was like, yo, but he low key cooking." So I don't know if that means that happened.
We were low key half right.
Yeah, people saying some people saying that you was cooking or you was on to something. I don't know. I don't know if there was
Low-key half
margaritas.
right.
Wait, but sorry, go ahead and continue.
Because basically we was like, I think I had like 2 spins. The first one I was like, maybe instead of her doing the spell we saw in the dragon episode, she accidentally did a spell from the book, right? And because we know she just started learning these spells, we didn't know if that was she just went back to muscle memory and did like the other spell. Or we thought one of the Brimcats did something to her subconsciously so that she don't even know. So basically, whenever she writes a spell, it basically has like traces of that like dark magic in it. When Dom, you want to say something real quick?
No, I would say because I remember the theory you was cooking with that people. I don't know if it's true or not, but you was like, is every normal spell a branch of a forbidden spell? That's what it was when people was like, you really cooking.
We still haven't had that answer.
Yeah, we don't know.
I still think that's the case. If
Yeah.
I'm being
It
honest,
could be.
I still think that's the case. But so since we found out this episode, whenever Kiefer starts to look at the dial, he's like, "This is not right," and he was like, "Wait, didn't you use some of this ink?" And she was like, "Yeah, I don't know why it's full again." And he was like, let's go check this out real quick. They want to go check it out. And bro was like, this is the same exact ink that was used for the door or whatever, right? And then we get the little cutaway. We see the Brimcat putting her blood in the dial, right? That's it. That's what she did that we didn't know, that we didn't see. Joe mentioned it earlier, we kind of see Kifri, like, his true character come out because bro really greasy. And I'm saying that because we literally see him early in the episode how important it is for you to not wipe away people's memories, right? Because he's like, memories are what makes up somebody's life. Like all life is the accumulation of your memories and experiences that you went through and that you've gone through, whatever, right? So really, we really don't want to take away somebody's memories under no circumstance or under any circumstance, whatever, right? And I was like, dang, that's real. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we know the Knights don't care because they live in black and white, right? So I'm not mad at them. That's their job, right? That's a job they signed up for, and they glad to do it. Shoot, so I'm not mad at them. But then for you to say all that to your student, you get to the store, find out what it really is, and bro said, "Oh yeah, we gotta report this." He said, "Huh? Report what?" I said, "You shouldn't have said nothing, no G. You should have just kept quiet."
He should have known from 3 episodes ago when he was like, "Don't say nothing." He should have just been quiet.
Come on. So then he said, "Nah, this is too much. This is too much." Blah blah blah. And so then I was like, "Oh yeah, he's grits." Now, granted, I didn't know what he was gonna do.
I thought he was gonna
right?
body
You
him.
couldn't do nothing too crazy. I did think he was gonna body him, but that would be too crazy. Like you got too many eyewitnesses. Like the little boy that see you go up in there. You the only person that went in the store all day. It was closed, the whole 9 yards, right? But to erase his memory, I
Nasty
said,
work.
nah,
I-
that's crazy. And I
Facts.
was just like, dang. So, but now I'm just so now that leads a couple of different questions, right? Was Kifri a member of the Knights Morales? Because
Mm.
if he wasn't, how does he know the memory wipe spell? That's a dumb question. Because I
They
guess
could
every
know
witch is
because the
supposed to know
Knights
the
know it.
memory wipe spell then
Yeah.
to make sure if somebody sees you doing something you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Because he was gonna wipe
Yeah.
Coco
Coco,
memories
yeah.
or whatever.
You're
So
right.
that's a dumb
You're right.
question.
Yep.
But then it's like, bro, technically, couldn't you use that on like anybody? Like whenever it's an inconvenience though, like why isn't it used more often? Like
That
for instance,
yeah.
whenever like when he be beefing with the other dude who's the watcher of the Atelier, whatever, right? He can low-key use it on him whenever it's just something that like he don't want to have to deal with. So but that was crazy. Consider how like delicate he was talking about memories literally 5 minutes before that, just to wipe his so plainly. That was nuts. I like the lore drop with the eye thing. Because I'm like, there has to be something within the next following few episodes that kind of leads us up to why they brought up the eye thing to begin with. Because if not,
Mhm.
then why mention it for no reason?
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed the episode. I like the direction the plot is going. I like the plot is progressing. And then can it be on par with Freeman season one? I think it can. Because to Joe's point, you got the characters, you got the storytelling, you got the plot, you got the world development, you got the OST, you got the animation. Like it checks all the boxes. It has everything that you want in a fire anime, an elite anime. It grabs your attention. It has you wanting the next week to hurry up so you can see the next episode. So I rate this episode probably maybe like a 8.5, 9 out of 10. Because
Good,
I
good.
really enjoyed the episode. Like I want, like to me, if it's like a 10, I mean it's like perfect, one of the best episodes of the year. I wouldn't say all that, but I say 8.5 because like I really enjoyed the episode. I like what it did for the plot. I kind of like how everywhere everybody's going, everybody's getting development, everybody getting love. Like Aggie gonna be able to take her test. Um, we get some more insight. The other students are ready to take theirs yet. Like we get some of the Knights lore, like all that stuff. And I bet you Quifrey Loki a dog too, because whenever he bucked up to the leader, one of the other dudes kind of like got his stance immediately. I said, "Dang,
I think yeah.
Kifrey on that kind of
I think
time,
he
man."
cold. I think
Like,
he is
He
cold
is
for
cold.
real.
He's even that
I'm like,
water
I think he is.
dragon. Man, that was
you
simple.
know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, like for you to take up your stance, and then he was like, oh, so they're your students. Like, I'm like, okay, so he already has a rep.
He like a dark horse
I'm pretty
probably.
sure, you know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
I think he
I'm
got
pretty
like that
sure.
Jiraiya role. Like niggas know not to mess with him for real. Remind me of that,
I can
low
low key
key.
see that. I can see that because it's like people already know. It's like everybody kind of already know who he is. That already has a rep. He's not like just like a nameless, like faceless witch. Like they didn't have that reaction to the watcher in the
I
house.
think
You know
also
what I'm saying?
some stuff that also make it have rip. It's like when bad kids like like principals know like the bad kids more than like good kids because you got to pay
That's true.
attention to them more. I think because he's been done stuff in the past, trying
Yeah.
to go after the what's the name, or I think one of his siblings is in the
Brimcats.
Grim Castle. I think so. I think he's like infamous for also being strong, but it's also because he got these dark stipulations around him with messing with the Brimcats,
Yeah.
and like everybody know that he's hell bent or on getting access to the Brimcaps or whatever.
For sure. But that's all I got for me for the episode this week, though. I really enjoyed it, though. I rock with it.
Y'all hit most all the points. Great episode. Love it. Like 9. It's been cooking so far. Probably when I finish with chat, if I got time, I'll rewatch Fury season 1 to compare it. Because at the rate it's going, like I really hope I don't think they announced how many episodes gonna be, but I hope it's at least 20. I really hope it's 20 plus because it's going to be, or at least 20. It's going to be really good because people in the like. Some people saying like it gets better and better. I can't wait to see like the high tier battles between the witches. If Kiefer was doing a water dragon off of just like a cloth on his arm, what is people gonna do when they got their whole book in the hand with like multiple spells ready? it's going to get wild. I think when like the high tiers start boxing, I know the Brimcast about to be pulling out some crazy stuff. Like it could be different ones because they say one of them is like you could do like body modification. So probably it's gonna be wishes that specifically specialize, making their body stronger, faster. Then they can, of course, put in items and different stuff, making like a super OP sword like we seen with Keyfree, but even more broken. I'm ready to see that. But y'all hit all the points. Great. It's going in a great direction. We getting more information. Still got some good little cute little stuff with Coco and stuff like that. Trying to be friends with old boy, but he's basically colorblind, right? That's the dude, the kid that was in the shop.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sees the
He
entire
basically
world in
colorblind.
silver.
Yeah, so him, yeah. So that's all cool. And I can't wait to see more. But do y'all want to talk about with story? I forgot. Y'all probably watched it.
Yeah, but I guess one last thing for Witch
Which
Hat.
yeah.
The beginning of Witches Hat is definitely probably better than the beginning of Free Renault,
What's
for
the name in the
sure.
beginning? I don't remember the beginning
Um,
of Fury.
beginning of Free when you just like we're teaching Fern, you're kind of getting a couple episodes of her and Heiter and Fern growing up because Fern probably like when we first meet Fern, I think she's probably like 8 to 9. And by the time they leave, she's like 14, 15. So like you kind of get like the first few episodes, I'm saying few, like 8 to 9 episodes. It's probably like her going to Heiter, trying to kick it in with him until he passes. And teaching
Hmm.
Fern to be like a good mage and stuff like that, and them kicking off their journey and going off a couple like their side quests and stuff. Because I don't even think we meet Stark until like 10 or 11, something like that. We get to that village. So yeah, I definitely think the beginning of this is better than that. But you can go ahead and get kicked off talking about the story, Joe.
Nah, it's y'all two. Y'all two. Oh, but say yeah. Go ahead. I've been seeing stuff about
Um,
Will got a new fit and people comparing it to, which I'm gonna ask y'all after this. People keep comparing it to Asta. They got a lot of similarities. People keep comparing
Same
them. Have you
concept.
seen Asta in the manga? His little fit at the end
I don't think.
because
I think I have
because
seen pictures of it. I think I've seen pictures of it. Yeah.
Because it's not really a spoiler. We already know what's gonna happen. But like he became the Wizard King, and so like he got like a Wizard King fit. I said ask if you seen
I
that.
don't think I've seen that,
So
Joe.
yeah, yes. So people was comparing that fit to Will's new fit and stuff
I
like
didn't
that.
even know he was gonna be the Wizard King. Damn.
Come on, bro. It's like a Naruto. It's like a Naruto. You know dang well they gonna make
I
him be the
mean, to
Wizard
be
King.
fair, Deku didn't become the number one hero.
That's different.
That's
But
true.
that show
And
is
his
different. Them
the
shows
thing
built different
was,
though. Deku only said I don't think he always was saying I
this
want to
is
be
my
number one
story of how I
hero,
became the number
but
one hero.
throughout
It
the
literally started
series
off like that.
he wasn't spamming that saying though. I think he was just like more. I want to be like All Might, not in the number one. Just I want to be like him, saving people. Okay, it was Bakugo more that I wanted to be number one, and that's why
But
All
one to be
Might
like All
I
and,
don't
Might.
and,
remember
and
it
that's
like
why
that,
and that's
D.
why All Might chose Deku because he just wanted to save people. I don't think Deku was like Asta literally says it just like Naruto every 10 episodes. I want to be the Wizard King. I'm gonna be the Wizard King. Deku was not
Yeah.
spamming it like as much as Asta was. And outside of the show is different because like the end, even though they said it at the beginning, the end goal wasn't like to be number one. I feel like for Deku, whatever. But I feel like Asta, that's like clearly like the end goal. Like he really want to be the number one, the Wizard King. But that's besides the point. How y'all
I
feel
see
about
that.
this episode of Story, Joseph?
uh, let me see. Let me see.
Still
So
going through.
basically, the I guess the graduating class from is it? I guess is that what it's called? Graduate? Well,
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm gonna say graduating
The ones
class.
who graduated
Graduating
and able
class.
to make it to the tower. High
Yeah.
mages.
So the high mages of the school are now entering the castle or the
Tower.
tower,
Yep.
right, for the first time, and
Excuse me.
they're starting to go through their selection process. So all of the captains of each, I guess, element are starting to pick their I guess the students that they like, this and that. And Will doesn't get picked, and what's the ice dude name? Forgot his name.
Julius.
Julius did not get picked, so Julius salty, but Will kind of understands why he did not get picked because it would just look bad immediately for him to just get picked by his girl Euphemia. So basically they get a chance to show their talents to basically like a combine, a live combine,
Yeah.
and they get to show what they could do in front of the other captains, and they decide whether they can get picked or not. And Will just started going crazy and just took over the show, bro. That's pretty much it, bro. It just went stupid.
Yeah.
It was stupid, but I liked it. It was a good episode. Let me see. I think I rated an 8.5. I would say
Okay, solid.
rated an 8.5.
How you feel about Will's new fit, Kyle? Like I said, I've seen a lot of people saying it's cold. It's one of the best new gen fits they seen. How you feel about his new fit?
I thought everybody had the same fit. Am I tripping?
Really? Oh well, I don't know. People was hyping it up.
Everybody got the same fit.
I was saying online,
Yeah,
bro.
everybody got the same fit. I
didn't see
mean, like
nothing
his
about the
sword.
episode. People
his
saying that
sword
his
is
fit
fire.
clean.
His sword is fire. I ain't gonna lie. His sword is fire.
Okay,
but everybody got the same fit.
How about the
Yeah.
sword with the fit? But still, how you rate his fit though? I'm saying compared to other in the anime. For example, what's the most recent Asta fit you can remember? Who have better fit?
I ain't
Asta
gonna lie. I ain't gonna
or
lie. Asta Fitz is way harder than that, bro.
really?
In my opinion, that reminds me of like what they wearing, like some Code Geass type of fits like that. That's what it remind me of.
Go Geass?
I can see that.
Yeah, but I would say his fit is like out of all the like the characters, I guess similar to him, I'd give him like a 6.5, 7 for real.
Alright.
It's cool.
Let's go. Okay, like I said, I didn't watch the episode. I just seen that's all I seen with him like going and fighting and stuff. People was like, oh my god, his fit so like there was glazing saying like they was acting like he was like toughest thing, but it did look cool. I think what it was like white and like gold or something like that, or it did look tough. But now you said that
it's clean.
that everybody wearing this. But how you felt about this episode? Hendo is Restore is still doing great for you.
I liked the episode. I enjoyed it. When I watched the episode, I remember what happened this part in the manga, and it kind of pissed me off. So like now I just kind of want to hurry up and get to the next week episode and the week after, because I just know it's about to happen.
Oh,
so, like,
you talking about? Okay, I think
I'm pissed.
Okay.
I'm like, what's about to happen?
Okay, I
So
thought you
it's
meant
kinda
you meant
like-
something happened now that pissed you like that happened this episode. But okay, you talking about in the
It's
future?
like, so yeah. So I kind of want the next 2 episodes hurry up and get it. I ain't gonna lie, because like Will was going crazy though. Like Joe did a great job. But the thing about the fit, like you gotta fit hard, but you don't want an all white fit, bro. All white fit means you want scouted. That means you can't climb the tower.
Really?
So it's like, yeah. So like everybody else, like the Lightning Girl, Liana,
But they got like blue
hers
shit.
is gold now because
gold,
she's
okay.
lightning. The Earth Girl is brown because she's Earth. Fire Dude is red because he's fire, right? The only reason Julius didn't get picked is because he was bullying Will. Like, Elfie should have been picked him up by now. Only reason she didn't is because he had beef with Will or whatever. That's the only reason why she didn't.
Oh, that's what people was
Yeah.
talking about. I seen the meme. They was like, imagining not being picked because you beefing with Will or something like that, or you beefing with him with his girlfriend or something like that. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense.
Mhm. And that's Julius right now. So like that's literally like the only reason that he isn't scouted right now. Everybody else is like, dang, we would have got him, but like he uses ice. So
Ice,
like,
yeah.
you can't do nothing with him. But Will's going crazy. Base Block is basically him and Julius are the only 2 people that's actually able to defeat him, because these are worth like, I think he said you had to do it like on an academy basis, like worth 30 credits. So like there's no shot like a new graduate will be able to defeat one of these unless you like that.
Julius.
And deserve to go up the
That
tower.
cold?
And that's Julius and Will, whatever, right? But like I said, I want to hurry up and get through these next few episodes because I was like, man, they're gonna piss me off. And so yeah, but that being said, I still enjoyed the episode. I like the lore we was given. Base Blah. Scale of 1 to 10, I probably give like an 8. Cooler episode. And then the fit itself, I'm not really the biggest fit guy when it comes to like anime, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Like, yeah, bro, fits is cool, but it's like it don't necessarily move me entirely. And then like because the all white has a negative connotation attached to it, that kind of detracts from it too. Because it's like some people is kind of like they don't get chosen, they just stay on that first floor forever. And so you got this all white tough fit, and that just basically shows you that you just colorless, like you really scum because like you weren't able to get scouted to make your way up the tower. So it's like to me that takes away from it, right? So that's why I'm not the biggest fan of fit. If you go just straight off looks, like I get it, but I'm like, I mean, but you kind of a bum if you got that fit, you know what I mean?
But we all know Will not a bum though, so
That's true
I
for
guess
sure.
Well,
I
not a
guess
But yeah,
bum.
I
in
enjoyed the
the
episode. I
gates.
like where we going though. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna get to. Matter of fact, man, no, I'm before you
Let
ask
me
your
ask my
question, Joseph.
question.
Nah, yeah. First, let
I
me.
think it fits
Oh,
perfectly.
it's segue to this. Okay, go ahead. Go with your question. Sorry.
Okay, so it had so Wistoria would that classify as a shonen
Yeah, we started Shonen, right?
in a sense? Okay.
Shonen, yeah, it's Shonen.
I don't think it's in
Okay, so let
Jump,
me
but I think it's
Yeah,
shown. I think it's in Shonen
the category,
magazine.
yeah, it's Shonen.
okay.
What the category or whatever is Shonen.
So so for the past like 2 years, right? Freewind really was like one of the ones that really took off with the slice of life slash action type of shows. And we started to see these shows like take off and become like the best shows of the year, when the wars, this and that. Well, I guess for the TikTok sake, for the clip or whatever.
Well, yeah,
Do
we need
y'all
that.
think the slice of life action shows that are coming out now, like with story, not with Storia, like Witch Hat and Freewind, are taking place of the shonen shows at that top spot?
Uh, it could be possible because Slice of Life, even though I don't watch, I know Hendo dabble in it quite a lot. They have a huge fan base because it was another show called last year that was very popular. I think it was season 2. It was a Pocket Theory Diaries.
To
I think
Your
that's what it's called.
Eternity.
Or a pocket. No, that recently came out. It was season 2. That well, yeah, what's the name did come out, but a Pocket Theory Diaries. Then that's how you saying it. It's like I don't think it was showing it because it was. I think it catered to women. I forget what the women one calls. It's not shoujo. I think that's what it's called. Where it's like basically showing, but just for
Yeah,
instead of targeting young men and
JoJo.
teenagers, it's young females or ladies. Yeah, it's shoujo.
Hmm.
So that was wildly popular. But I get what you mean because even though that like a pocket there was wildly popular, it wasn't getting like the number one spots because
Right.
everybody a little bit of action. What
The
else is
demographic.
yeah? What else is popular? Another one called came out last year or the year before. Not a, I was gonna say this thing. Takabi's Original Sin. That one had like it only had like 7 to 8 episodes, but like I think on IMDb it has like every episode rated like a 9. It's like one of like the rating
Mm-hmm.
standpoint, one like the
Hmm.
best one. So that was all slice of life. So they're great, but yeah, you may
To
be
Your
right.
Eternity.
Yeah, you may be right because everybody give them flowers, but the action just us men I guess just love action, so that's always at the top. And Fearing is cooking because people, like I said, saying season 1 the best thing since sliced bread, and they say a lot
Yeah.
of people say season 2 is even better. And then with Witch Hat, I said a lot of it. I know it's not to y'all, and people was flying. I'm saying people was mad about that. I'm telling you, they was mad about that in different comments. They was upset. So I'm just going on the general, well, not us, and not even on our post. I know other people flame anybody that say anything wrong about Fearing. But you is right. They mixing it together, and I think
It's
they
like
are
them
taking
now.
at least the top 2 spots until something like Solo Leveling come back. 'Cause that's all action and no nothing. And you
Okay.
remember people was mad because Fearing season 1 was a masterpiece and Solo Leveling won anime of the year over Fearing season 1. So until something like Solo Leveling
Yeah.
come back, because My Hero is going, all the ones we know. What else is coming back? Demon Slayer only getting movies. So I guess I'm trying to think what else super popular. That's
I mean, Black Clover coming back out.
yeah, but I have to
Yep.
see how people will if they will still see so much love for it like it usually did. But yeah, I agree with you. They are taking the top spot. Because yeah, like I said, we need something like Solo Leveling to come back, something like that where everybody just action, everybody just love. So yeah, slice of life and action anime, I feel like is taking up the spot. All they need is just like a third one, and it's out of there. But I want to see. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to look at like how many like stars whatever it got, but I don't know how many people like are like watching which I like. Is it like up there at the top? And another one, I guess you're not gonna call it slice of life, but that's not really actiony. Well, not totally is the current arc of Slime, right? It's not really like a whole bunch of
That's
action.
exactly what I was thinking of.
People was like, we was talking last week. People are like, I think Crunchyroll has like a front. They have like different pages. Similar to Netflix where they're showing best action, most popular. Slime, Reincarnated Slime has been up there, or at least last week was like up there as like the most popular thing that's popping. All they was having was meetings and shit like that. So I think it is
Yeah.
the stuff is shifting unless we get one that just have one of the best action we ever seen. But the slice of life or the chill stuff is taking the top spots now. And then I think ReZero, I don't know if y'all watched that. ReZero is also, I don't think it's a whole bunch. It has some, but it's not a whole bunch like every episode. So yeah, ReZero, Carson Lee doing good, Slime, and Witch Hat. So yeah, sorry it was a little long.
But
But
see,
yeah, I agree with that sentiment. How you feel about that, Hendo? Because like I said, I know you dabble more in the slice of life, and you've been watching
Yeah.
Slime.
that's I'm glad you brought those shows up because those are older shows too, right? Like not
Yes,
like
you're right.
extremely old, but like
Yeah.
ReZero, I think season
Season like
5 is
5 or
airing right
something.
now.
Yeah, 6 something like that.
By that time I got reincarnated as Slime, season
Season
4
yeah.
is airing right now. Clash with the Elite, we're
Season
on season
4,
3.
3.
Of course, we just got season 2 of Freerin. We just finished season 2 of To Your Eternity last year. Like, I don't necessarily think we're like shifting towards the slice of life era, if you will. I just feel like majority of your your new gen kings of shonen are just ending, right? And so because
That's what I'm
Mm.
you're
saying. Yeah.
ending, you have these other shows just taking off and kind of just because first of all, like if we look at all the new gen shonens, right? I'm saying new gen, but like My Hero, Demon Slayer, Black Clover,
Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Man.
Man, JJK, all like those are probably your 5 biggest shonen outside of One Piece, of course, for like out of your last probably 5 to 6 years, and they all just ended, right? Of course, all the animes haven't ended, but we know we're only getting Demon Slayer movies every like 2 to 2.5 years now. We know the My Hero Academia anime has ended. Black
Over.
Clover's been on hiatus for a year and a half, 2 years. Chainsaw Man comes out
Mhm.
every other year, a year and a half. So it's like I don't think it's more so like they're taking over. I think they've always been here and they've always gotten their love. I just think it's a different era of show. And I'm saying, like, not show, different era of anime in a sense of like back then, 10, 15 years ago, you didn't do seasons. Like, you just didn't. If you was a long standing shonen that like has been in publication for probably more than 8, 9 years, brother, you rocking and rolling.
Let's
And
keep it
you just
going.
got filler. If the mangaka got like sick or couldn't do nothing, you just got filler episodes for like it could have been 2 episodes, it could have been 30, but like they weren't gonna stop the show because they weren't gonna stop the way money was coming in, right? But now
Money keep
where you have because the animation quality has increased, right? Because we talked about it a couple weeks ago, you have to increase in order to be successful nowadays, right? To do that, you do have to come out in seasons. And now since you are coming out in seasons, now you don't have the people talking about your same shows every week. Because let's be honest, if you had like Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, like I know One Piece is still coming out, but if you had all these shonen coming out right now, yeah, we talking about these other shows. We still them the kings right there though. I don't care how you try to slice it. That's just what it is at the end of the day, or whatever, right? So it's like I think because you have those shows ending and those just aren't in your face 24/7. These slice of life animes, they've always been great. They've always been elite. They just now have a chance to be at the forefront and truly be appreciated for what it is. Because let's say like this season, right? The main animes that I'm watching this season are all technically like you could say they're slice of life or whatever, right? That could even like you could say which had Clash with the Elite.
Leap for
You're in
sure.
a freaking high school, you know what I'm saying? And that
Yep.
time I got reincarnated as slime, me and Don was talking about last week. That's literally world building. Like kind of like they're trying to build and stimulate their freaking economy.
Yep.
Like that is all like within that realm, within that genre. That isn't just like, oh, I'm trying to be Hokage, I'm trying to be Wizard King, trying to be King of the Pirates, right? So I just feel like that breath of fresh air wasn't able to get appreciated enough beforehand. But now because you could say your quote unquote shonen kings push anime on this global scale, you now have those shows able to have life being like breathed into them, and it's like they have the platform pedestal to be successful because there's enough eyes watching now. 10 to 15 years ago, I don't know if that's the case, if I'm being honest, right? Like
They
you had
couldn't
a
because they
couple of
was just too
shows.
good. Steins Gate was
It was
amazing.
like
People admit Steins Gate. We was talking about that.
Mhm.
We need to watch that 10 out of 10, but it was Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. You're right. They didn't have.
you're
They
not
didn't have
getting no
room. They didn't have room to
bro.
rise.
You're not getting no love when you coming out. You got big dogs coming out. You know what I'm saying? You got Steph, Braun, KD in the league. You know what I mean? If you little bro
Yep.
coming in as a rookie, Cooper Flag, great. He ain't got the same Braun in them got. Let's just keep it a bean. It's the same thing,
Yep.
right?
Fact.
But when they on their way out, Now you can put the spotlight on them because you need the next gen to kind of take over. So I think it's really that kind of situation more so than where it's shifting. I just think it's a new era of anime, and because we changed the seasonal, they have the opportunity to have a better light shown on them. Because I promise you, all these shows that's coming out this season could have came out in the winter season too, right? Like, let's just be
True.
honest. Like, all the production was already done. But it's like, if you look at it, why would I want to come out when I see JJK, I see Fire Force last season, I see Sentence to Be a Hero, I see Fate, I see all these heavy hitter shows. Why not just wait until spring when it's I'm really the main attract. Like, shoot, the main thing people was talking about this season was Witch's Hat. You know what I'm saying? They not doing that if it came out in the winter. You know, so I think like that plays a role into it too. You got to be strategic, right? Like, you got to know, okay, we slow down a little bit. Let's give them something great, right? Because like we still would have thought Witch's Hat was great, but is it as great as it was now as it would have been in the winter when we compared it to all them other shows?
I think maybe we would have not the general population because we're not.
Yeah.
I love Jessica,
But
but,
that's
you
what
know,
matter though,
yeah,
right?
you're right, but yeah, we wasn't saying Jessica was good, but it wasn't like everybody else was saying. So yeah,
I'd agree.
yeah, the
but
general
it's just
population
like
would say yeah. So I was
that's
gonna
getting
say-
drowned
yeah.
out, bro.
So
No, I'm done. No, I'm
this
done.
also
Hold on,
segues. This is not a question I had. I thought of it because of that. So what is the next big? Because we're never going to get 3 or 4 anime again, like Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece and Dragon Ball Z airing around, or at least them 3 airing around the same time. That's just not going to happen again. And it's hard to have one on this level. I was ask y'all. So like, I guess besides JJK, because that's clearly number 1. I feel like I think in manga sales has been high up when it was coming out. And I think in anime,
My
it's
Hero
been-
ain't having.
huh?
My Hero ain't having.
I think it's especially during like the last couple arcs or the last arc. I feel like I think JJK was like it was like going crazy. Besides, of course, like typical
That's interesting.
One Piece always been up there and stuff. Besides
Yeah.
that, and Naruto sometimes still been in the top 10 for some real. Like I feel like JJK even in certain weeks for certain fights, it was up there like number 1 in past One Piece. So JJK clearly number 1. But is there like a number 2 who could be Scottie Pippen to JJK Jordan? Like, is it? I just had it on the front of my brain. I forgot it. Oh, is it Kagurabachi? Because people are really hyping that up a lot, and it's kind of simple. It's not really crazy, but I've read the manga a bit, but it gets pretty good, and people living and that's all I've been seeing on my timeline about the manga. Is it Kagurabachi? Is Black Clover even? I forgot what part they ended on the anime, but I think they still got maybe at least 2 seasons to do. Hopefully, I
They
really
just
don't
got to
remember.
the Bone
So
Kingdom.
so is it Black Clover when it come out again? I'm not gonna count Bleach because it's his last season. So something that at least will have at least 2 more seasons. Like, what could be number 2 to JJK number 1? Or do y'all think something can surpass JJK number 1? Is it Gachiaka? I know season 1 probably people was really loving that. Gachiaka have the uniqueness on his side with the fit and the weapons. That's really unique. It has the unique world. Because I feel like if Gachiaka, I didn't read I don't read the manga, excuse me, but it could be similar to like My Hero level, and My Hero is one of the popular ones before JJK came out and stuff like that. It could be on that level because My Hero is so people love it because heroes isn't a unique concept, but we don't really see that much in anime where they have like the heroes and stuff, and people love the different powers. I feel like Gachiaka is similar to that with the weapons. I forgot what are they called. With the weapons and all that stuff. I don't know if Rudo can carry that hard though, but in the same sense, people didn't really like. People love Deku, but I think in the top 3, I think Bakugo and Todoroki was above him in like fan voting. So you don't really need a main character that's just everybody love right now. And even back then, of course, Naruto, they had so many characters. But besides the point, can y'all have do y'all think what's number 2? Is it Solo Leveling? Because you remember season 1 was love, season 2 was love, and just naming some stuff. Could it be Frieren? I think Frieren still got a lot coming out. What do y'all sentence?
Nah.
What do y'all see as being number 2 to JJK number 1, or possibly surpassing JJK? As a number 1 as for the number 1 for at least like maybe the next. How long JJK been going? Well, he's like 2-3 years.
The anime or the manga?
The anime. 2 to 3 years, huh?
The anime dropped a minute ago.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Anime
say
been a minute,
so,
bro.
for,
22.
so for the next 5 years, what could be number 1 or 2 for the next 5 years? What do y'all see being up there?
I mean, obvious answer would be Solo Leveling, but I honestly don't see this show going that far as Jujutsu Kaisen is because, like, I mean, how far can we push this envelope of, like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
you're
it
right.
doesn't
You're right.
seem like it can get that far.
You're right.
Personally, I think this is like one of them shows that we enjoying right now, and it's gonna go down as one of the best shows ever. I'd definitely say in top 20, in my opinion.
But people didn't think that it was gonna win Anime of the Year in the first season because the first season is slower, and people was loving it that much to push it to an anime
Yeah,
over fearing that
That
people
was crazy.
over fearing people were saying it
yeah,
was one of the best anime of all time. It is very good. So it can maybe, but I think what also for you finish, what also will help JJK was as the season 1 was coming out, I think maybe a little bit of season 2, like the manga was still ending, and that was like the last few arcs was crazy. So that would also help that JJK. The manga was going crazy, and then the anime was just starting up. So they kind of helped each other. More people was reading the manga, and then more manga was, oh man, let me go and see the anime. It looked pretty cool. So I think maybe that also got to play a factor. Like if the anime, or if the manga is still coming out, but is that all to your answer, Joseph?
yeah. I don't see another show
Solo Leveling.
being
So not Gachi
better than
Yakura, because
that.
I know you love Gachi Yakura. So not Gachi Yakura, not
Yeah,
Hill's
no, no,
Paradise.
no. I can't even say Hill's Paradise, bro. That
Sentence.
last season was terrible. That last season
Sentence.
was terrible. Sentence is trash too.
What?
That
Wait,
is
what?
trash, bro.
What?
It's
Trash? You
trash.
wild? Nah. You.
It's trash, bro.
I ain't gonna say
It's
that though. Trash
trash,
is kind of
bro.
crazy. Saying it's trash is crazy. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, Hill's Paradise was better than that last
So
season,
you don't
bro.
see nothing it being number 1, or at least being number really like a clear cut. There's no clear cut number 2. They are battling for number 2. What you tell me?
Yeah, they all actually, let me think about it. They all kind of like mid for real.
Okay, now you really wild.
No, I'm not. Actually think about it though.
Nah, you wild. No, you wild.
If we comparing these shows, except for JJK, to like the other
What
shows
are you
that
trying to say?
are leaving, right? Bro, Hell's Paradise is it's a little bit better than mid. It's a
You
good show, but
wilding now, bro.
it's
See, nah,
mid.
I can't,
You said
bro.
it's a
How am I
little bit better
It's a
than
couple
wilding?
me.
episodes you were saying it was 10 out of 10. How is it mid? It was 2 episodes you said it
Yeah,
was 10 out of
I
10.
mean, you gotta have good episodes to level it out to
Mid,
become
I ain't
mid.
gonna lie. Administrator Me got no 10 out of 10 episodes. Being mid and 10 out of 10, bro.
Mm.
That's cap. That's
That
cap,
Hills
bro.
Friday season was like an 8, bro. It was not bad. It
Because
was an 8, bro.
Sentence got a 10 out of 10 episode, but that was mid.
It's not, man. See, now you wilding, bro. Sentence was like a
Alright.
8.5, especially the last episode. You remember the last episode, brother? I don't even remember the last episode. That was with old girl with her killing her uncle. That was a crazy episode. So it ended off on a good note. So I'm surprised you saying this. That episode really moved me. Okay, remember the beginning was hot, and then the middle we kind of lowered, but then the end got me. Like I said, it was a crazy twist, and it's set up for the future because she's gonna join the hero squad. So I feel like the end kind of saved it to me. So it's like a 9 for me. So I'm saying mid is kind of crazy. And Heroes Paradise was good. It's a good episode. Now that was like an 8. So saying mid and I thought you
You
loved Gachi
real
Yakura.
generous, brother.
And I thought you loved Gachi
You
Yakura.
generous.
Saying that's mid too. Gachi Yakura mid.
Nah, it's a little bit better
Okay,
than that.
then. So why you said everything mid then, man?
It's a little bit better. It feels like it is big.
Because you know what? You are comparing it to
Nothing's
Naruto
actually
and
sticking
Bleach.
out.
You're comparing it to
Nothing is-
Naruto and Bleach. That's why. You cannot compare it to two of
That's
the.
true.
You were like
That's
comparing
true.
two a bunch of things to Braun and Michael Jordan or Shaq, and you try to compare it to the top 10 of all time. You can't do that. That's kind of jacked up, man. You can't compare it to top 10s of all time and saying it's mid.
Okay.
Of
Yeah,
course it's
that's
gonna
the
be mid.
standard, bro.
Of course it's no. It's not.
That's
It
fair,
was
though.
it was a lot of. I watched tons of other anime that was in Naruto and Bleach was in it, and they was pretty good. It was pretty solid. So do you revoke your mid statement, or are you still saying most of everything is
He's
mid?
standing on it.
We going viral tonight, brother.
Solo,
It is
Solo
big.
Leveling was not. I'm gonna keep naming stuff. Solo Leveling was not mid to you. You love Solo Leveling. That was not mid to you either.
No.
He said solo 11 though.
I like. You said
Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling not mid. That's not mid. I didn't say that.
Solo Leveling, Gachi Yakura. What's his name? The one with the
Solo
aliens.
Leveling's not mid.
The one with the aliens and stuff and ghosts and all that
Hell's
stuff. What is it
Paradise?
called? No, the
Don
aliens and
Don?
ghosts. Yeah, Don. Didn't you like season 1? Didn't you really love season 1? Oh, Dun is good too because people really love Dun. I'm not gonna lie, that's very
Season.
very popular.
I don't count. I don't. That doesn't feel like a shonen to me. It is, but it don't feel like it.
Well, just anime in general. You don't gotta be shonen, just anime in general. Even though shonen are the most popular.
Don Don was good.
That's what I'm saying. So you gotta work your stack. I just caught you. Gachi Hakuro, Solo Leveling, Dun. Here's
Well, let
Paradise.
me be more specific. I'm talking
Okay.
about the most previous season, not the entirety of the show.
We like this season. Fate,
That's what
Sentence.
I'm saying.
How's
Fate was
how's it
over.
mid then?
Fate was good.
Sentence was good.
It was Paradise. That shit wasn't.
It was 8, bro. You was
I
just
don't
I can
know,
pull up the
bro.
clips. You was saying
I
episodes of
don't
10 out of
know, bro.
10, bro.
That was a few episodes, but then there was a few episodes I was
But you
saying this shit was
never. But I
trash.
know no episodes you were saying was just straight booty cheeks. You were saying that it's not as good. Man, okay, I'm just you. I'm gonna rock out. Can you wallow with that mid statement? Cause you like got you like already 5 or 7 in the anime already, so you can't say most of them mid. You know, I forgot what was the original state. Oh, I remember. So do you think anything can be number 1 and 2? I literally forgot about Dun. That could be more in the running because people really love Dun, and Dun manga is still coming out. So that would give it the JJK level with the manga still coming out and the anime is airing. So what you think about can it be number can something surprise JJK for Jordan or can something at least be Scotty?
Um, I don't know, bro. Like my gut's telling me no. And that's because like, am I gonna say everything is mid? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
But I think I can kind of see what he was trying to say in a sense of like, I feel like the only true global like anime that we potentially have right now that's like you can say quote unquote currently airing in like seasons, it's probably JJK. I'm not kind of One Piece. Talking about like
Yeah,
new
okay,
stuff
yeah.
or new war stuff, right? Like outside that, like you can load like Solo Leveling took the world by storm, right? But it's like a lot of these other shows, if you had tier rankings, they're probably in the B tier though.
B
You
plus.
know,
I feel like
like,
there's a couple A though.
and it's like in like the shows that are like A, and it's like of course you can say like you in the comparison game. It's like the shows that were A considered A tier back then were better than the shows that are quote unquote considered A tier now. So it's like, is there like a running mate for JJK? I don't know because based off of the type of show that your Free Rens and your Witch Hat and like stuff like that are, they would just never have to me have that ability to just take the world by storm. Like you're gonna have like your niche set of fans that's gonna ride for that show, be diehards for that show, but you're never gonna appeal to like the mass general audience like that, whatever, right? That's why, like, I feel like Solo Leveling was able to do that because you just got this Giga Chad that's just super OP bodying everybody or whatever, right? And while it's simple sells. So it's like, and you had a cool, unique power system go alongside with it. So it's like, is there something like that to kind of go with JJK hand in hand? I don't know, bro. Because like I was thinking Kagurabachi, especially for the next 5 years, Kagurabachi drops this year. I think that has the potential to do so. Because of course you need that anime to be successful to kind of give you that next step or that next push. Because like for instance, like I'm seeing ads like JJK versus Sukuna like in Tokyo and stuff like that, right? Of course, like, they got like Shinjuku in Tokyo, whatever, right? So it's like that's stuff you're
Hmm.
seeing in real life. That's the type of stain and pull that like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach has, right? I don't know if any of these other shows had that kind of pull yet. And so it's kind of hard to get thrust on that global scale when like you just not there. So that's why like I don't think like saying mid is correct, but as far as like captivating your audience and having like that global fan base for real, I don't think those other shows have that nowhere near the extent. And even JJK doesn't, not compared to like the big three, but it's just like you have a huge fan base though, right? As opposed to these other shows, I just don't think they do, bro.
Man, I don't think I don't think they have to reach the maximum height like Naruto wasn't it to be still good. You know, there's a good amount of people love Soul Eater, a good amount of people love Death Note. good amount of people.
But like those aren't like really global for real though.
I
Like I'm
think
not
they
saying
are.
they have to be that big.
I think they
I'm
go.
not trying to say that, but it's like I've literally seen ads for JJK, like JJ, like Gojo versus such and such. Like I've seen those like on like train station stuff, like, and I'm like, that's crazy, right? Like I'm just like, so I'm not even saying you have to be as big as like the big three. I don't know if you have any shows that ever get that big ever again. But it's just like from a global perspective though, like you was a part of the JJK Twitter community when those chapters were dropping, bro. Like that was a crazy time to be on Twitter as like a manga fan if you was reading up with it weekly. Like that was a whole experience in and of itself. Whatever, right? The only other manga I've seen ever get that kind of pull was like One Piece. These other shows just don't have that. And I'm not saying they can't reach it, but as of now, they just don't. So it's like that's why I'm just saying I think it's kind of hard because even what we seen in JJK, people say the best is still yet to come. Shoot. And it's like, and that leaves people craving more, one more. They're like, damn, y'all think it's kind of like what you be seeing with Witch Hat, right? You be like, damn, we love it right now. And they say it's gonna get even better. Same thing with JJK, right? I just don't know that the shows have that, bro. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's fine. Can I be number one? Yeah, I see that. But so there's none that could be number two to you.
I don't, at least that could be a true running mate. I don't know, bro. I don't think so.
Or
Like
at least it's Scotty. Or
Kagurabachi,
at least it's
it
Scotty. They don't got to
may
be on the same level. Just Scotty. Just still good, still goaded, but triple.
He can
People
be like a
fearing. I feel like
Draymond,
fearing
like
is
a
global, bro.
Draymond.
People really love fearing. Fearing, highly rated, easy to cosplay.
they
Fern or
they
what's the
do.
name? Fearing
But
is really,
like when
but
you
Fearing
say
is global
global,
too.
bro, I'm thinking like Macy's Parade. I seen Naruto Macy's Parade. I seen
That-
Luffy. Like you know,
I'm not saying they're gonna be
those are
them though.
like
I'm not saying they're gonna be them. Nothing can be them.
But to me, like when you
Step
say
below it.
global, I'm thinking like,
Like
for instance,
like
you could
My Hero
probably show your
Academia
mom.
global. But do you didn't see
I
all that fight?
like,
You know, I
I
don't
can
think you
see
see. I
that.
don't think you see all that
I can see that.
for my hero though.
I don't.
Haikyuu
I
is
think
global.
JJK.
Haikyuu
I
is
think
global.
JJK peaked higher than My Hero. If I'm just being honest, whatever, right? Haikyuu is global too, but even with Haikyuu, I don't think it ever like based off the nature of the show. I don't think it had the ability to peak as high as like these other shows or whatever. But damn, I had a thought. But like it's weird, right? Because of course, if you look at the most successful shows, right, obviously like they're shonen and they're battle center, battle focus. That's what sells point blank period. Whatever, right? So naturally, if you have a successful show in that realm, you're kind of already off to a head start. And then you get people that love your character, love your fights, blah, blah, blah. That kind of just push you into that superstardom limit. I just don't like, I'm not saying these other shows like aren't global. I'm just talking about like to this extent of where it's like, for instance, you can show somebody a Naruto run, they'd recognize that or whatever, right? Like, I'm not saying these shows have to get to that level, but like you have to at least be not in the same like realm, but like maybe a tier two below. I don't even think they're a tier two below. That's what I'm trying to
But
say.
that's a tier
Like,
two below is like Death Note and Code Geass. I don't think if I saw a random person, but Lelouch, they wouldn't know his name or they ain't gonna know who the hell Zero is.
I would agree with that.
But
I would agree with that.
that's what I'm trying to. I'm asking, can they be on that level like Death Notes, the Code Geass, the FMABs? Because they was tier Steingers and people that love those. Cause that's tier that's a couple tiers below them. I'm saying nothing could be the closest thing to Naruto. All that is JJK. JJK is on the lane itself. Nothing gonna match that. So that's the closest to Naruto. But I'm saying like to be Scotty, to be a couple tiers below, like I said, Death Note, Code Geass, which is still wildly popular in the anime community.
Right, in and of itself, right.
It's
right,
not
right,
Naruto.
right,
And same with My Hero. My Hero's more popular because the fandom and the powers and the side characters so lovable on that level. Even I guess the best comparison I could say when season 1 came out, One Punch Man. That was an outlier because even like I said, people that wasn't heavy to anime knew who One Punch Man was, the bald dude, say, or at least seeing them around. So I guess could something be get on the level of season 1 of One Punch Man? Cause like I said, I feel like that was an anime that people that didn't really watch anime watched a lot.
Yeah. I think that's like you can have that quality of show like on that level, but I just feel like because when you say running mate, I'm not saying you have to be quote unquote as good because all that is subjective, right? But you do to me have to be somewhat similarly like as big or whatever, right? So like when you say Running
Mhm.
Mate, I know I'm not even trying to say like same tier show because you got people that say One Piece is the greatest piece of manga ever, blah blah blah, right? But like One Piece, Bleach, Naruto all had each other or whatever, right? To kind of bounce off of, if you will. And I think they all took turns like maybe taking one or whatever, right? Like, but they were in the same level of like star power, quote
But
unquote.
but that was because
Like,
they was in the same tier. I'm talking about stuff below that tier.
but like that's when you say like Running Man, but some people
No,
would
I
say
didn't
they
say
weren't
Running
all
Man.
in
No,
the same tier.
I said Scotty. I don't think Scotty is below. I think you talking about like Scotty isn't top 10 all the time. You talk about like the Jordans, the LeBrons, the Shaqs, the Magics. Some people got Steph up there. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about Scotty, like the best one, the best role players all time. Some people say Draymond because
Wow.
he was to Curry. I'm talking like that. I ain't nothing can like I
Okay.
said, nothing can be up there because like I said, only JJK is up there. I can't unless the only thing I got potential is Kagurachi because I also because the manga is coming out at the same time. So like just
Mhm.
Scotty, just a good 2 man.
Okay. I think every generation of anime is gonna have those types of anime
So
though, and
about
that's low
that,
key kind of like I feel like what you were referring to
what can
earlier.
you think could be the forerunner of them anime? Like what you think? Cause it really don't matter if it's like the best. Like you said, it has to have the appeal too. Like maybe like the world, maybe some side characters that are cool. So I was saying, give an example like maybe Don because it's weird. A lot of people love it. You could cosplay different people, or like I said, Gachi Yakuna because the power is so unique. There's a plethora of characters you already seen so far. I'm pretty sure different weapons. That's very cosplayable. But you can sell those on stickers and stuff like that. Is there anything you think that has like global appeal for number two? Kind of like my hero range where that was everywhere because of Deku was so popular and or so noticeable and stuff like that. Like is it Gachiakura? Is it Dandadan? What else? Is it Fearing? So whoever got like the like
Best
there's
bet.
like the mix of
I don't know,
appeal
bro.
and being good, I guess.
Your best bet probably gonna be Kagurabachi. And the
For
only reason
real.
I say that is because like with your Don Don, your Gachiaka and stuff like that, those shows season ones have like already came out. And it's like I don't think it's gotten that kind of draw or like that kind of pull or whatever, right? Even with Hell's Paradise, like I don't know if that
I
had that
think
kind
it's
of
too dark.
pull. And that's like you can kind of like
Yeah.
you can low kind of say that about Gachiaka. Like that kind of starts off pretty dark too.
Really. Okay.
Whatever, right? So it's like Gachiaka, Hell's Paradise is too dark. Donadon, I think that's low key kind of like too weird, too obscure, right? Like, of course, like you got people that enjoy it, that like it, but like to kind of be on that grand global scale, like you gotta have like yeah, I don't know if any of these other shonen that's currently out right now, like
Could be
Undead
number two.
Unluck.
Okay.
I think that anime was kind of mid when it dropped. I think they
You remember
said
what's the
Sakamoto
name?
Days.
Yeah, Sakura Days. What's the other one that was coming out? Kaiju number 8, stuff like
Like
that.
those shows, I just don't know. I think they're kind of like I think shonen is kind of like in a little. I don't want to say like rut, but I mean shoot rut. Like because even though
Uh,
like those shows
they still good
weren't
though.
like
But
I think
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
still good.
I don't know, bro. Shonen may be cooked, bro.
no
Because,
way. Why? You think that
bro, like the main, I mean, you got One Piece. One Piece is gonna be One Piece, right? After One Piece, your biggest draw right now,
it's
probably
JJK, bro?
Kagurabachi. Right? JJK's ended, bro. Like that is
The anime
over.
got the anime got hella more
But
season
like
left though.
that's what, but that like I'm kind of thinking ahead though. Like, cause basically like we already established that nothing's gonna top the big three, whatever, right? But like you had
Yeah.
Demon Slayer, JJK, Black Clover, Chainsaw Man. Like you had all these shows running
They
back to
still
back to
coming up
back,
though.
right? Shows are still coming out, but like stories are ending, stories are concluding, wrapping up. We don't even know. Like this could be the last season of Black Clover, depending on how long they want to stretch it out.
Chainsaw Man said
Whatever, right?
they only
We
had
could get
one
like
season. Chainsaw Man only had one
Chainsaw
season.
had two.
No, I
Well, they
think
had. Oh,
one
I
and
think
the
they had the
movie.
movie. They
Yeah,
had the
but
movie.
Chainsaw Man still got
Yeah.
a lot to adapt. Like he got a lot to adapt. Demon Slayer doing
Mm-hmm.
three movies into what is like 2028.
Yep. Yep.
JJK they made this season shorter so they can extend those seasons to at least three. how many more arcs has passed? They still in the color games. They got to finish the second part of the color games. Then they got
Mhm.
they can at least have like at least two, but like I said, like 2 to 4 more seasons of that. So it got a couple more seasons left.
I'm
That's a
looking like
lot, bro.
2 to 3 plus years out, bro. When all these animes are concluding too, the shows to replace them from Shonen, not looking hot.
But it may be
Yeah,
something new.
fried.
It may be something new we don't know about. But I say, but for now, yeah, it's probably nothing for now. But yeah, because those gonna be on the tail end of ending. But yeah, there may be something new. Just like we never knew about Witch Hat, but people clearly already knew about
That's
it.
true.
So yeah, but
That's true.
based on what you see right now, yeah, after JJK in and Chainsaw Man in and Demon Slayer in, yeah, I don't think
It's
nothing so
looking
far is
tough.
gonna replace that. What's the
Because
name?
I
And,
don't think people are starting to do them longer anime runs either, like manga runs either, bro.
they're not. But been going on to what's the name? Oh, I have a blind ranking. That's all, and then the other stuff was questions. So I was doing a little quick update though about, I guess, just stuff going on in media. Have I heard about the new hype horror movie called Obsession that people been talking about?
I want to go watch it.
You say you're
I
gonna
was
go watch
sick
it?
last weekend, so I wasn't able to watch it. But I think I'm gonna try to watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a new horror movie, Joseph, and the reason that people not only because it's amazing, but it's because I don't know his name. I seen his TikTok or his stuff like a couple times on my timeline, but I never follow him. But it's basically like a dude who been doing like short skits on TikTok and Instagram for like a couple years, and he directed the movie. They had a budget of like
Oh,
750K, and that's like nothing compared to like a movie like 750K for the whole thing. That's Robert Downey
that's not.
Jr. That's past his budget, like his 2 million probably or 10 million for him just getting on the movie. But still, even with smaller movies, like
I get 10 million to
like
walk on set. So
still probably like Weapons probably had like that whole movie probably had like what 5 to 10 at least that budget. So 750K budget. I'm trying to put it in context. 750K budget, not even a million is
That's
crazy
less than
low.
the first Friday.
That's crazy low, 750K. So it's getting traction because the budget's so low, but it was by a popular because he had like millions of followers already. But um from a popular creator, and it's just like it's a lot of more younger on the end. It's a lot more younger people in horror doing it because somebody else young is directing another horror movie. I forgot what it's was it
Backrooms.
Backrooms? Yeah, him. And then it was another project that came out maybe that somebody was already he was super young like them, but this creator they already gave him reins to. He's already set to direct a not a Chainsaw Man, a Leatherface movie. I forgot what they actually called though. Is it called Leatherface actually? But or it's just a new
Yeah,
name. No, Texas Chainsaw. That's what it's called actually, right? Yeah.
that's
So
not
Mm-mm.
Leatherface though.
I thought that's Leatherface, right?
Nah, Texas
It is,
Chainsaw Massacre. They don't call him Leatherface. They
you said
call him
it is,
Leatherface.
right? You
I mean,
yeah. Because
he's the one. He does have a leather mask,
yeah,
yes, but they
yeah,
don't
they call
call him Leatherface though.
but that's his name. But
That
that's
I'm
like
gonna
wasn't.
look
his
it up.
yeah. That's like his name though. Like whenever somebody talking about it, that's his name, Leatherface. Right?
I don't
Wow, I
know
did
if
not
that's
know he
his
was called
name, brother.
Leatherface. Like I just looked it
Okay,
up on
okay.
Google.
Yeah, so basically
That's new.
the corrector Obsession, like the dude that's the movie called, he's gonna set to he already directing that new movie that's gonna come out, and he's directing and he got like a new movie coming out. So there's just another thing with I just want to tell y'all because young horror directors putting horror on the map. And y'all should go watch the movie. I haven't watched it, but the reviews I've been seeing it from like every different kind of people I watch, even people that don't do horror stuff. Because I follow a couple people that do horror, other people that just do comics, and they all talking about Obsession is a new thing. Like I said, mainly because it was a comedy creator, like he was doing comedy skits, and he also because of comedy. You remember I forgot which one it is. Is it Peel? Yeah, he the director of Get Out and
Get Out,
all the
Us.
other ones, yeah, Us and all that.
Don't look
He
up.
was from comedy, so there's also a correlation, because they asked a bunch of questions like, is it similar to you? Like, why is it y'all so many comedy people y'all cooking in horror? But basically, the premise of the movie, basically, I forgot what it, I think it's called like a willow stick. So it's basically something where you break it and you make a wish, right? And basically, the main character wish, I think a girl he had a crush on to be like in love with him, but his wish turned to be dark because she's, as the movie called, obsessed with him. It's like a whole bunch of creepy shit. Like she's like, so his wish, I guess, because he didn't be specific. I think I forgot the correct verbiage he used, but I think he was like to be like madly in love with him or to be obsessed with him. And so now she's like crazy in love with him. Like he not going nowhere. Because I remember like it's one And the girl who was acting, I forgot her name. She people saying that she deserved an Oscar, and from what I've been seeing from the clips, she was in her bag, but she probably not gonna get it because it's like a low budget 750K movie. But she been cooking. For example, there's a scene like they're both in bed laying down. He's trying to get up, I guess, to go use the restroom, and she just start like yelling or she like no, like stay, like it's just like I can't explain it. You gotta see the clips of her like emotions portraying it, her being like creepy and obsessed is really like beautiful. Like she does it amazing. And it's nothing and it's not like the CGI where it's like a monster phase or the movie. It has a couple of jump scares, but it's not one of the movies that's just jump scares. It makes you unsettled by the creepiness of the girl. And she's just a human. I think the direct quote was like trying to be as inhumane you could be while still being human. So she really creepy. Her like body acting is really amazing. It's really good. Like if you see clips from it, you'll go watch it. Y'all should go watch that. Immediately, Obsession is a good movie, but I just wanted to talk about
You
that.
made me want to watch it.
No, it's like
Shoot.
I'll probably see on the clip that's not letting spoil, but like it's like multiple stuff where like she's like the main actress, she's really acting her ass off, like she's going crazy, like she's really doing her thing, like I said, because that's the best acting performance when it's not like jump scares. Because me personally, I don't really like scary movies that's try to just jump scare you, because I think that's old, and I feel like the day and age we are in now, besides some of like the typical movies like Friday the 13th that they try to make like the 15 movie of, these new horror movies are more going away from jump scare. Of course, they have a couple of jump scares in there you got to, but that's not their main selling point. It's more creepiness, more unsettling, and even though that's way more scary to me, like it's like that's like where like what like really gets me to where it's something not a jump scare, but something that make you just be like, oh, like you don't want to look, or just make you have a body reaction. I feel like that's the best horror, not ones that jump scare me. I'm just like I feel like the ones that make you unsettled.
Yeah.
You like, oh my gosh, can you please turn the screen off? Is ones that's really cooking.
Bro, did y'all watch the drama?
That sounds
That's with
familiar.
Zendaya and
No, I
Robert
ain't see that.
Pattinson.
Oh no, I don't watch it. People were saying people saying there was a couple scenes where it was like that.
Bro,
Really, there's a couple scenes
I'm
like
about
that.
to say, based off of
Yeah.
how you describing this movie, like that unsettling feeling, like that like just making your skin crawl, like the uncomfortable bit, like just how uncomfortable you are. Like I think they did a great job of like expressing that in that movie. So like it's not like necessarily like horror.
Yeah, I know.
That's
It
more
was like
so
a drama.
like
Yeah,
more like psychological and like drama for the most part. But I definitely do want to watch that movie. I'll probably try to
you should
watch
really
it.
love it. Yeah,
Shoot, probably like tomorrow, probably before I leave.
I think
Because
you'll
I'm
love
a
it.
big, big, big horror guy.
I hate
I'm a
horror.
horror fan.
I hate horror.
I love horror.
Oh,
Did you watch that
If
movie I
it's
told you about?
something
Wait,
with
sorry, go ahead. No, sorry.
say again,
Nah, go and finish.
good, you good?
I'm going to extract it. And I was saying, did I watch that one movie I said I think that's the greatest horror movie for me? I think it's called The Wailing. I don't know if you ever watched that. I was trying to put you on that. It's like
I don't know.
a Asian. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know if it's Japanese or Korean or Chinese, but it's an Asian movie. Me, I hate horror movies, but it was like that's like the best horror movie of all time to me. It's called The Wailing.
Hmm.
I'll tell you a little about it after, but finish going with your synopsis or whatever. Sorry.
All right, good. But nah, like I like horror. I don't know what it is. I just kind of always have. I'll be forcing my girlfriend to go watch movies with me in a movie theater. And it's like, so I want to watch The Obsession. I
You would
can't wait
love
till
that, bro.
Backrooms come out.
That's look good too.
I'm really excited about that.
heard
And
about
then I
that.
like the Donovan Point. Slashers is cool because like I'll go
Yeah, I
watch
don't really.
slashers. Don't get me wrong. Like
I'm not really a
I'll
horror.
watch the
I'm
screams.
not a horror to me
I'll
no
watch
more.
the smiles. Like I'll watch all of them. Don't get me like. But like the psychological horror movies
Hereditary.
though, like
They mess with your
they don't know
mind.
about that. They don't know about Hereditary and Midsummer, man. Like those
I
types
can't
of
believe you watched
movies, bro.
Midsummer. You are wild. I didn't know
Like,
why. I seen clips of that. I'm like, I'm not watching that, bro.
nah,
Oh,
Hereditary
not
was
you
already
like
too much
that?
to me. Hereditary was no. Look, I don't like scary movies, but I'm so dumb. Like I watch like the worst ones. Like Hereditary is like the worst one you could possibly watch, or one of the worst ones. But Midsummer is even worse with the stuff. But I don't know how you watch it. That's crazy. I feel like Midsummer is just like how I don't like what's it called? Is it horror porn? I think that's a term. I don't like that's the way horror porn is like. Oh no, is it horror porn or is it torture porn? It's something like that. Well, it's like the movie is just like gory to be gory. You know what I mean? Like Saw the Saw movies. A prime example.
Like Final
That's like
Destination.
I think that's the term. It's like torture porno. It's something like that. Gore, something like that. That's like the Saw movies. It's literally just there for so you can see nasty stuff with their eyes coming out and they got to dig in they stuff like that. So I feel like I really hate movies like Saw that's just gore and nasty just to be like that. I don't really like that. But Hereditary, that it was for a purpose. I feel like I haven't watched it, but from the stuff I seen Midsummer, I feel like it's more in the Saw lane than Hereditary. That it's just doing it to just doing it. I'm never gonna watch that. Like, but sorry, going to continue. I just had to think about that. Oh wait,
Nah, you good.
and
But,
another example is the one movie people really love. It's like the clown dude. I forgot his name. I think his name is Art the Clown.
Oh, it.
Nah, not it.
nah, you talking about
Oh,
Pennywise.
okay.
Arthur, it's
I know
one of
you.
the-
Art
it's
is
like-
Terrifier.
Yeah, Terrifier. Yeah,
It's the one-
like that. Terrifier.
Terrifier.
Yeah,
I hate that movie.
That's
I
what I'm
hate
saying.
that.
I hate that's
I
what
hate
that's what
that.
stuff like that. 'Cause it's gory and nasty just to do it. I hate scary movies like that. So yeah, sorry, go ahead and continue. Like I said, that and Saw is my I hate those. But go ahead.
Yeah, nah, you good. But yeah, so like I watched like Weapons. Like I know the Barbarian that's came out here recently. Like all like the recent kind of scary movies. Like I've kind of seen all those. I think for the most part, I haven't watched the new Mummy yet. Probably watch that soon or try to.
Did you like the movie
but
where it
yeah.
was like a whole bunch of body horror? I forgot his name. I think it came out like last year or the year before last. Or maybe it was about like a lady doing like both like plastic surgery or something, and it comes out and it was like turned out to be nasty. I forgot what it was called, but it was like one of the one that was like body horror. It came out like probably 2 years ago, but it don't matter. I forgot.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Man,
But yeah, anytime anything
You
like
should
that, I'll
watch-
be down. So
you should
I'll
watch
go watch
Obsession.
Obsession.
People saying
I'm
this,
gonna
bro.
go
Like
tap
they
in.
saying it's heat, bro. They saying it's really, really fire. You should go watch that. But watch the Whale thing. I love that. It's based about in an Asian small town. It's like about like a family. And so I think like a dad is a cop, and then like weird stuff started happening around the town, and he trying to figure it out because he the police, like different deaths and stuff like that. And I think their daughter ended up being possessed. So it's like a whole I don't want to spoil it, but it's like a whole bunch of stuff with his daughter being possessed.
Oh,
Like it's like one of the best. Like it's one scene, one most creepiest scenes I ever like. I still have nightmares about it, but it's the Wailing. It's the age. It's one of those longer ones, but it's super fire. Like the plot. But the reason I watch horror movies, cause I'm a really sci-fi guy. I really love sci-fi movies. I'm there and I watch it all because the plot and I like how the twists and turns. A lot of horror movies have good plots, like like with like the power or like the stuff that's going on. That's why I like watching horror movies like Hereditary. Besides the scary stuff, like trying to figure out what the hell is going on with their family is like really good to me. That's why I really love that. But Joseph, what's your favorite horror movie? Do you like horror?
I don't really mess with scary movies like that,
You same
bro.
with me. All right, if you're gonna choose, which one you choose? Like slasher, so like Scream and stuff like that. Saw. What's another popular one? Slasher, Saw.
I actually
Friday the
actually
13th.
like the Saw movies personally.
Oh,
I
you
actually like
wildin'.
those.
How you like horror? You like that's crazy.
Them some good movies to me. I actually watch all of those.
Yeah, see,
It's crazy. I've
I
actually
hate
seen all of them.
Joseph,
Uh,
that's it. Oh, or what's another popular one? Is it? What's the one with the ghosts and stuff that's really popular? I forgot the name of it.
13
Paranormal
Ghosts.
Activity.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity. It's like 1 or 2 that people
Oh.
really love. Yeah, so like
Those
people
are
really
good.
say
Yeah, like
that's
that's one
4
of
or
the
favorite.
5
favorites.
of those.
Yeah, but like 2. I think it's like 2 or 3 or 1 that people say that's a favorite. But do you have a favorite horror movie of all time, Hendo? Or at least like some that's like some of the best. If you can't point out just one.
Before he go, I
Yeah,
think
go.
my favorite horror movie of all time is 13 Ghosts.
I don't think I ever watched that.
I think that's my favorite. It's an older
I watched
movie.
that
It's an
either.
Oh, that's
older movie.
okay.
Y'all should go check that out. It's actually a really good
Okay.
movie to me.
Okay. And before you continue, Hendo, did you watch? I know it really just horror, but more like thriller. Nosferatu. Did you watch that?
Yep. Hated it.
You hated it. Yeah, I feel like there's only 2 sides of
Hated it.
coins for Nosferatu. Either people really love it or they hate it. But sorry. Go ahead,
I
continue.
was very upset spending my money to watch that movie.
You got the free stuff.
Favorite? Nah, I was at home for this, so
Oh,
I had to
okay.
pay. I was pissed. I was
Okay.
pissed. Probably it's like different types, right? So
Okay, so what's your
for
slasher then?
slasher, Smile 2
Mm.
probably. Smile 2 is crazy.
Yeah, and I would say I was thought about the main girl actually was talking about that from reception. People's like, oh man, yeah man, she need to be in Smile ASAP. Like that's what type of body, good like horror that she's good at showing her facial structure and stuff like that. And it was no CGI
Yeah.
and stuff like that. She was just good at like people say, oh yeah, man, she need to be in the next Smile because she was that good. But sorry, go ahead and continue.
Dang, say that. But yeah, Smile 2
Smile was
probably my
good.
best last one.
Second ending was
I
crazy.
really like Smile, man. I really like Smile.
That concert. What's the other one that's similar to Smile?
Psychological.
The one that was like
What you
following
mean?
them. You remember? Whenever you had intercourse, it would go person to person. If you watch that, and then like a ghost will follow you and body you. I forgot what it was called.
Oh,
Intercourse?
Yeah, sexual intercourse. I didn't want to say it, but
No, I feel you. I don't know what you're
bro,
talking about.
it was one. Bro,
I think
you know how Smile, how like, it follows you. It was like that to her. It follows you, like, and it was like a good movie because it was, of course, it was talking about intercourse stuff. So it was like a good movie, like showing like the themes of having sex without protection and like the consequence of that. Like, cause like the monster was like a thing of like but diseases or like a kid and stuff like that. So it was a good like, because those two is my favorite. Like I said, Smile and that, because it was like kind of similar. Because Smile, it has like an entity following you, and that one, I forgot how you start having it, but when you have intercourse with somebody, you pass somebody else. So like the different thing about Smile, the scary thing about Smile, it like shows up out of nowhere and take over a regular person's body for your point of view. But this one was you could run away from it, but it was creepy because it was just like somebody like walking, like only like you could see it though. Like other people couldn't see like the thing walking to you. So it was like it basically going normal speed, just walking. But if you get caught, it's gonna like body you instantly. So it was basically people's past it. So the movie starts, it's a woman main character, like most horror movies is. And then she basically ends up sleeping with like this random dude. And then like the next day he texts her like, yo, I'm sorry for what I did or stuff like that. Cause he passed it on to her. So it's basically like that. So the girl trying to escape the monster that's falling, like walking and following her, and you pass it on by sleeping with somebody else. So that's like, it was like a theme with, trying to sleep with other people and stuff like that. Because she also had a dilemma. She had a friend that was in love with her forever, that was like ready to die by her. So like he was like, sleep with me, so I could have the monster follow me. Like I said, whenever you sleep with somebody, the monster.
What's the name of it?
I'm gonna look it up. The monster passed on you, so it was very good. It was like the same level of Smile to me, cause like it was similar entities and following, but this one it would literally just walk like it's like you could like sit and it's just like walking to you just the whole time, and like they like it's different stuff. Let me what is it called? Or movie. I'm gonna say
that's interesting. And as soon as he got close to you and touched you, you died.
Yeah, I know. I think maybe actually like it probably like bites you or actually eats you or something like that. I don't remember how they actually body them, but it's called It Follows. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, let me see. Is it called It Follows? Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty good though.
A young woman is followed by an unknown supernatural force after a sexual encounter. So it was yeah, I think Smile was better, but I just like the concept of them trying to figure out how to beat the monster that followed without, cause like she was like a semi good person, so she didn't want to just, cause the easy way was just to sleep with somebody else and pass somebody else, without telling them, sleep with somebody else, pass it to them, and it's their problem. So that was like the dilemma of the story. She trying to figure out, because like I said, it's just that simple. She could just, especially for a woman, she could call some random dude, yo, come on, let's go, and then not tell him nothing. But I think the thing was also the dilemma. If it bodies the person that you gave it to, I think it's then going to come back to you. So I think that's why.
But that reminds me of like another movie that's kind of like that too that came in the last few years.
It's probably similar. So that's why the dude that slept her at the beginning, I think after he did it like the next day or week, he like told her. So basically like she could try to stay alive as long as possible or pass it to somebody else. So another thing that was scary is that you always have to keep a lookout. Even if you pass somebody else, one day you wouldn't know that the entity bodied them. So your whole life you kind of keeping a lookout. And like I said, you could travel probably like across the plane, like go to another country. I think it's gonna eventually get you to you, but it's gonna like walk a slow, like at like a slow pace. So you always looking behind your soldier, like it's something walking to get me. And like I said, nobody else can see it. So people gonna think you crazy. Nobody else can see it. It's only you. But it's called It Follows. It came out in, I think it came out at the time as the first Smile. It came out in, oh no, this old. What the heck? I didn't think it was that old. It came out in 2014. I didn't remember that.
Dang.
What's it on right now?
Oh, I think say one was Prime. I think. It's an hour 40 minutes long. Wait, one was Prime. I forgot. Yeah, really just Prime. I don't know what is Roku channel. So if you got a Fire Stick and then some other random streaming service, howdy. So basically Prime and Roku. So yeah, that is.
I'm actually might watch that.
Oh, another one that people
Nah,
love
for real.
is The Exorcist, right? Don't people really like that one? The Exorcist.
Yep.
Oh, that is good.
You know what I'm saying?
That is
People love
good.
that one. Have you seen one? I remember, like I said, I've rarely watched one when I was younger. It was like they were stuck in an elevator with like a demon, and like the demon was just biting people. Like the whole movie was in the elevator.
I seen that movie.
No, you talking about Devil.
Yeah,
I've seen that movie.
yeah. What's that?
That movie is why I'm scared of elevators to this day.
I just didn't want to
Actually.
say his name, but yeah. And it was crazy when
I'm
I was
sorry.
younger. Now you find I called that. I was like, bro, I bet it's gonna be the old lady. I called it. I think I was watching my mom. I don't know why I'm watching movies because I hate scary movies. Like I don't know why I'm watching it. But sorry, we went on a tangent about that. Let me just go to some another quick thing that's coming out. I know y'all probably been kind of with the DC universe and stuff, but I know I think I asked y'all a couple weeks before. Green Lantern's coming out, but it's a TV show, and I was gonna segue into my other question, but it's a TV show, and I don't know if y'all watched the first trailer. The first trailer was kind of lackluster because Green Lanterns are meant for the color and going in space and aliens, and the first trailer
Mhm.
was made it seem like it was more like a buddy cop TV show where they just solving like a random murder in like a town, and people hated that because Green Lantern's supposed to be the opposite of that. It ain't Batman. They supposed to be in space and different planets and like the suit they
Yeah.
showed, the suit and the ring was like brown instead of green. People was flaming it. But a new trailer recently came out and they show like fighting and different powers and constructs. So I was just talking about that. Check out that trailer for Green Lanterns if y'all want to watch that. Anything else current thing that came out? Punisher, no, that's ended. And I think we already talked about it, but I guess I can run through it right quick since Lanterns is talking about it. Are we getting tired of all these damn TV shows? For example, just like Green Lantern, they are making that a TV show instead of a movie. I think it's mostly Disney
Yes.
stuff because Star Wars is mainly Star Wars, and I think Disney got Star Wars, right? Yeah, so Star Wars doing a lot of TV shows. Me and Hendo was talking about last week, Joseph. Is it time for like a mainstream Star Wars movie? Like the main ones. Because we haven't had one since I think 2019. So it's been a while since the last Star Wars movie. And Star Wars, because they just been dropping hella TV shows. And now
They're coming out with two
Mhm.
this year though.
Marvel, hella TV show. Yeah, but I'm not hyped for them, bro. I want a Jedi or a Sith, bro, movie, bro. I don't want a fighter jet pilot. But are y'all tired of all these TV shows and them being too damn short?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't watched
You know
a
watch
lot of
TV?
these shows
Okay.
that y'all talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't even watch TV.
That's fine. Okay. That's fine. How about you, Hendo? Because a lot of shows right now, Joseph been like 8 to 12 episodes, and there's an end of like that a season 8 to 12, and they just Star Wars specifically dropping like 30 TV shows, Disney, Marvel, 30 TV shows, only 8 to 12 in one season, and people are kind of getting tired of it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you was
It's
watching
like
the
a
game.
minute 30
What's
left in
the
the
what's
game.
the what's the score?
97-95, Spurs up 2, 120 left in the game.
Dang, close game.
But as
Let's
far as like
go.
TV shows go, bro, like I'd rather us just get back to the time period where we just have movies come out, bro. And like people say they don't want to spend that much, I guess, on movie production.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, you're basically doing a similar thing
With TV
with
shows.
shows at this
Hell
point,
yeah.
bro.
Yep.
So it's like, what is the difference, fam?
Mhm.
So it's just like, bro, just do the crazy save. Oh, no foul?
It's like that. Joseph, you watching it too? It seemed like.
Oh,
No,
great
I'm
timeout.
not. I was
Bro, they
about to
just
put
got
that.
they,
I was
bro, they
about
had
to
a
turn it
steal.
on though.
They
You
had
like,
a
I was
yeah,
steal
about to turn it on.
2v1, bro. Smoked the lead.
Who
Like
did?
that was a
Spurs
crazy
or
smoke.
Thunder?
I couldn't tell who. I hope that wasn't SGA. That's great slander for me. But the Spurs throw the ball. They try to give it to Wemby in the post, try to hit him in like the mid post. He kind of pushed bro off. And so he wasn't able to get it. 2v1 going the other way. I'm like, no,
Has Wemby been
because I
cooking?
ain't gonna lie, I don't like the Thunder. Wemby, I think got like 25, 27, I think.
Mhm.
He
Thought I was
always cook
cooked.
shit.
But yeah, bro, like I'm a big movie guy. Like I said, give me a reason to go
Bring
back in
back
the box
cinema.
office.
Yes,
Bro. Give me
sir.
a reason to go back to the theaters, bro. People
Yes,
act like
sir.
theaters is dying. That's not true. Y'all drop a fire movie, people gonna come out and watch. Diamond just said it with Obsession, right? We seen
That's
that
fine.
happen early in the year for Sinners.
People love
Right?
weapons too.
When you got weapons, I was in theaters for weapons. Like when you have movies that's coming out that's true cinema, bro, people gonna be in the seats to watch them. They don't want to watch it at home, bro. Like, bro, I got like a movie theater set up at my crib, and I still rather go to the movie theater to watch a movie because there's
It's
nothing
that
that beats
facts.
that experience, bro. Like
Facts.
that shit is what it is. So like please stop doing all these seasons or these series, bro. And then first of all, like I don't like how you're introducing your Green Lanterns to us because it's two
And the
of them
TV show is
in
crazy.
a TV show for one.
And then
Like
making
Mhm.
I
Hal
would have
Jordan
rather
super old.
you. I would have rather you kind of did like what they did in Superman or whatever, and just kind of give us someone like already developed, already here, as opposed to doing something like that, bro. Like I didn't like that. I wasn't a fan of that. But I mean, like, I hope it worked. Like, cause now it's like, bro, like, I don't even want to watch it. Like, I might just get my updates from you, bro. Like, cause I'm just
Let's
like,
trust James
fam,
Gunn. Yep, let's trust James Gunn.
come on, bro.
I'm gonna try to believe in
Like,
James
what we
Gunn,
do?
man. But we got
I don't know.
some movies that are gonna put people in seats coming up. Spider-Man, Spooderman, and The Odyssey. And Avengers, even though it might be bad. But Spider-Man,
Doom,
Avengers, and Odyssey. Them three gonna have people in seats. Hopefully they
Doom gonna put
all.
people in seats too.
Oh, I forgot about Doom. Well, so we got some good movies that's gonna put people in seats, Joe. So you gotta pull up. You
That's a
have to
bet.
watch Doom. Oh, you still have to watch. You have to watch Doom. And you have to watch the Avengers. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Whenever like the next podcast come out that next week, we're gonna talk about that heavily. So you gonna be ready. Unless you're gonna be sitting there like, oh, what's going on? We are gonna talk about Avengers. Even I think it's gonna be. It can't be a high chance being Bonds. Either it's Bonds or
Nah,
Peak. We are
I
gonna be
watched
talking about it.
I watch Avengers stuff. I
Okay,
watch
no,
Avengers
I'm saying,
movies.
but you gotta watch this. Like, it's round and come out with because that's gonna be talked about. It's gonna be major. But that's it. I'm gonna go and say we could do one thing and we could be out of here. I have blind rank 6 iconic anime moments for y'all. See if y'all can get some dubs. We can wait a little bit. How many seconds left right now?
37, but they just got timeout.
Okay, let 30 seconds. We can wait to the game so you be locked in for this unless it go into OT.
Okay,
Is
bet.
it looking like it's gonna go into OT?
I hope not. I'm a big SGA hater,
Okay,
big
let me
Thunder
see.
hater.
Let me
It's
let me
97,
yeah.
99. 99, 97 Spurs, 37 seconds left in the fourth. Thunderball, they just called timeout. They'll take it out from their backside of the court.
Okay, bet. Let me just talk about something that could just y'all could quickly say on top of your mind. What is y'all top 3 Naruto characters? In order.
Oh,
Do y'all need time to think?
Itachi,
Okay, you don't. Okay,
Pain.
my fault. Itachi, Pain. What's third?
Naruto.
No, I was gonna say no Naruto on the list. Crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go while while Hindo is locked in on the game right now. Mine's easy. Sasuke. Then I got third is kind of hard. I got Sasuke. Then I got Minato. Third spot is kind of. Yeah, I may be cooking too. Cause I don't think it's Naruto, bro. But it might be. I ain't gonna lie. I might have just put some respect on his name.
Big Naruto. Yeah.
Who is my third? I
You not gonna say Shikamaru or nothing, bro? I thought you fuck with bro. I ain't know.
I do fuck with him, but I might say Shisui, but that would be crazy to put him over Naruto. But I do fuck with Shisui heavy. I don't mess with Itachi like that. Whatever. I guess I do Sasuke, Minato, and Naruto. That's my top 3. What's yours, Hendo? Is Naruto your number 1?
Yeah, Naruto is my one. After Naruto,
This kind of difficult.
yeah, it get a little tough for me. I may go. Oh, so Mickey Mouse. SGA got fouled.
That just pissed me off.
Man, let
Let
him finish before we talk about this. Let him finish.
I may do Kakashi too.
Ooh, okay.
Because I feel like he is the reason why we got. I feel like Naruto and Sasuke. Like of course, like shout out Jiraiya.
I was about to say no Jiraiya.
Shout out Asuma Sensei as well. But
Mhm.
like shout out Kakashi. I feel like the type of life he's lived.
He went to the things, man.
Yeah, man. He don't really be getting like the type of love he need for real. He deserve for real. So shout out Kakashi, and then third, bro. It's the in order, bro. I think I low key can go with. I go with Itachi.
No Gerard.
Nah,
Crazy. I think
no
Mm,
Gerard. Oh yeah, Wimby. Show me some Wimby. Oh, Wimby going to work. Oh, Wimby spin. Hey, Wimby bug. 11 seconds left in the game. 101
it's
99
game
Spurs.
time.
Wimby
Oh,
said
that's
he
game
him.
time.
I'm playing with him.
And
He got that ball in the post. He said,
and the honor you happy. Who's against Chet?
You
nah,
know.
they don't have Chet holding him.
I was saying
Like, that
because
be
he be
barbecue
cooking Chet,
chicken.
yeah. But he's still cooking
What?
somebody else. But who's it?
That's
Einstein?
I think it was J Dub
Oh,
holding him.
it's so
No,
difficult
J Dub
with
like 6'8", 6'9".
it's so difficult because you can't get somebody that's his height because they too slow, and you can't get somebody smaller
Too cooked.
because they too small. Chet is the closest thing, but
Mhm.
when we doing Chet dirty, he always do him dirty.
The worst way.
Yeah, facts.
The
Facts.
He always
worst
do him
way.
dirty. But I was gonna say, do y'all, since I see a question that I see in a lot of time, do y'all think it's Wemby's league then? Since we're talking about basketball, who league do you think is right now? Because it's a conversation that all the foreigners are probably like have like the top 3 spots, maybe like or top 4 or 5, the foreigners, but still Americans have more. Everybody red, so we got the overall better players, but the top cream of the crop is foreigners. But I don't think people will say that it's Jokic's league or that's even though SGA's got back-to-back MVPs, won a championship, and have a chance
Nah, it's
to
not
go.
him.
It's not his league either. So it's not Jokic, it's not
Technically,
Luka.
it is.
But sorry, not his league. Let me rephrase it. Who's the face of the league? I don't think SGA is the face of the league. I don't think Luka, Jokic is not a face. Even though Jokic a couple years ago won back-to-back MVPs too and a championship. Is it the only American that's up there randomly is Anthony Edwards, but he just feels short, and I
And
don't
yeah,
think he get on the hump. Who's the next best American? Is it K now? But
Honestly.
K team is booty. So I don't know
yeah.
if it could be K. So be the face of the league, I think got to win a championship. So is it Wemby? Do you think Wemby, even though he's a foreigner, can be the face of the league? Joseph, how you feel
Yeah,
about
I
that?
think
Absolutely.
You think he can be the
he
face of the
can. I
league?
think because you gotta think like wasn't Dirk like a face of the league at one point?
Yeah,
Like maybe for like you
Braun was
don't
still
think so
playing
at
that
all? Like
time.
never?
Braun was alive during that time. There's so many people. Kobe, Braun, Shaq was
Right.
on the area. I'll put Duncan over Dirk maybe, but or in the face. But yeah, it's too many people. Because the face is different from being like the best in the league. Whatever the face like the most marketable and really who the kids live like because like the kids really run the face. Because if LaMelo was like better, then he would be the face of the league because the kids love LaMelo, but he's not good enough. So it's hard because you gotta be around MVP level and be very marketable, and the kids gotta love you.
Facts.
So
But
that's
I
what I'm saying.
honestly
It's
think
difficult.
I think right now Ant is the face of the league right now, bro. Honestly.
You think so?
I think because like,
He's in a lot of
bro, they
but
just
commercials. You gotta think about it too.
everything that he does, bro, it's like people eat it up. Like it don't even matter what he doing. Bro could be just sitting down talking. It's all ESPN.
Yeah.
Or like the little scene he dapping up his coach in the stand. Like just little stuff. Anything he do, bro, it's just they
Do
putting it
you
everywhere.
think SGA play style is why he not the face of the league? Because he's back-to-back MVP, won a championship, and he's having one like he's shooting the best like a percentage from the field since like Jordan. I think like he's really efficient. He almost averaging 30. Is it because his play style?
I wouldn't say that. I would say because genuinely, like, it's messed up to say, but
Because he Canadian?
he's like he's like perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying? He don't
Mm,
really have like no personality for
yeah,
real. Like Ant is
that
like
is
that
true.
unfiltered like person everybody love that Ant coming
He
over
gonna
here,
say whatever
he
on his
excited to
mind.
bring him to the
Yeah, you
house.
right? Okay,
Like,
you
you
right.
know what I'm saying? He one of them type of guys.
Okay,
And I mean, SGA don't really have that type of
you right.
personality. He's just a hooper.
He's
You
more
know what I'm
chill,
saying?
laid back. How's the game going?
Like Kawhi. Going overtime, bro. Let's go ahead.
I knew it. Okay. The last thing I would say, you want to time it right quick. Who Who you think the face of the league currently, and who could be the future? Joseph say Ant. Do you think it's Ant, or
Man,
you,
face of the
or
league,
you,
Bron.
or you think it's nobody? Not
It's
right now,
Bron.
bro. Bron, no, he not face of the league now, bro.
Come on,
Bro,
Hendo. We
let
can't
Face of
be
the
come
league is
on,
Bron,
bro.
bro.
Come on, bro. Be realistic.
We
He ain't,
know
he
it's
Face of
ain't
the
the
league
face
is
of the
know
league.
it's
I am being
Braun.
extremely
Oh my
realistic,
god,
bro.
he not the face
I
of the league.
promise
We
you,
know it
if Bron,
is.
like, it's like Bron is gonna be the face of the league till he retire, bro.
No,
Like,
bro. Not,
I feel
not
like
his
y'all
team
like next
doing
phase,
nothing.
okay, maybe, but like, who you think got more pull, Bron or SGA?
Braun has more pool, but that's different from the face of the
Braun.
league, bro. I think
That is the face. If you got the pull, you the
the
face.
face of the league have to have
I think
combined. You gotta have team success, individual success, and very marketable. Braun team success has not been there, and his individual success is not up there. You have to be MVP level to be the face of the league. I ain't saying you gotta win MVP, but you gotta be in the. That's the thing that's hard. It's not offensive because
Mm,
especially
nah,
with the
I think
Lakers.
we got different definitions of face then.
Bro, Lakers gonna no way in hell somebody's gonna end up second round is the face of the league.
To
that
me,
don't mean
face of
you
the
not
league
the
is
face of the league.
is if are you box office? Like, does a league move?
Yes.
Like, if you want something to happen, you'll make it happen. Like, do you have that kind of pull? Do you got that kind of motion? To me, that's the face of the
It's
league
cause it's
or
bro.
whatever. Like,
He not the face of the league though, bro.
I think right now that's still Braun. I'm not gonna hold you. That's not even me trying to like glaze. That's just genuinely like I think it's probably gonna be Braun until he retires. Cause it's like now who's gonna be the next face or whatever. Like then I think it's like okay, like y'all was talking about who's gonna be the next face. But as of now, bro, like I still like when you think of NBA, you think of Braun. That's what the face is though.
He's not the face of
Like
the league now.
that's genuinely what the face of the league is. Like everybody in the world knows LeBron James is.
But he
That's the
not
face of the league.
bro. His team success is as he not the face of the league with that team success, bro. It's a combination.
I
If you're
can't
not the
necessarily
most
say that though.
recognizable player in the
I
league,
can't say that.
how are you not the face of the league if you're the most recognizable player in
Because
the
I
league?
said it, I feel like
Exactly.
I feel like it has to be multiple things. It can't just be one facet. He has number one in that one aspect, but it got to be also individual success and team success. I think it's like that in
That's
every sport.
false.
In every sport, soccer,
That's,
Messi
that's false, bro.
and Ronaldo because they was winning the MVPs basically in they sport, and their team success was good. So they had team success, they had individual success, and it was the most recognizable. I feel like you need all three. Who been the best leagues in the past? Of course, it was Braun throughout his years,
Allen
but
Iverson.
he was winning.
Allen Iverson.
With
Allen Iverson.
who is a
Exactly.
with Jordan? No,
He didn't have team success.
I think Jordan and Kobe was still over him. I think.
No.
Hey, I probably
There
had
was
it
a
on one when he
year.
won MVP.
Maybe
There was definitely a year or 2
year.
years
I
he
give
was
it a
face
year.
of the league, bro.
I give it that. I give it a year. I'm talking about I don't know, for the future now, not for just 1 year, but for the foreseeable future. Who'll be the face of the league? I feel like you gotta have all three. Like I said, you gotta because who been the face of it? Jordan, he was in for so long. Then LeBron, maybe Kobe for a little bit. Then LeBron, because also it's like commercials. It's like a whole bunch of stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. The only closest maybe Ant, because Ant has been in a lot of commercials. Like I see like multiple commercials with Anthony Edwards. So he's super marketable.
Commercials,
That's
team
why
success.
that's
He got
why
the personality
that's
for
why
it.
he's in the commercial. Because you
Yeah.
pick somebody from the NBA when it's NBA or something, it's gonna be Ant. Oh look Anthony Edwards. But it's just team success. I think I feel like you don't gotta win the finals, but you gotta at least go to the conference finals. I feel like to be the face.
He
of the
did
league.
go to the conference finals last year.
Yeah, but I don't think his team is doing that anymore now with the Spurs being here and being OKC here. He's never doing that again. Well, sorry, not never. For the foreseeable future, as long as SGA, excuse me, and Wemby don't get hurt, it's gonna be them two every time in the conference final. I don't really see no other team, and it's good. They really need to break that team apart and need to. I was watching Pocket, I watched Speak Easy.
I think
and
I think they're going to.
yeah, and they was on
I
the
think it's
review
time, bro.
they were saying and it's hard to build around. I don't know if it's that in particular because it's playmaking. That's what they were saying. Because SGA got playmaking, and who's another person? Like
I don't
K,
think SGA got playmaking
K,
like
you can
that for
build
real.
K. You can build easy around too because K got play. He got a lot of playmaking. So yeah, they got and I don't think you can win in Minnesota, bro. That's like who wants to go to Minnesota? Like even like somebody free agent or something. Like nobody, he has to leave, bro. Nobody want to go to Minnesota,
Yeah.
bro. Like, but let
He
me
need to
finish
go to
this.
New York.
I think it's too many people already there. I think Brunson too big of a. I feel like it's Brunson's team. So you saying you don't think Anthony Edwards can be a? Do you think Anthony Edwards can be a number one option on the championship team, or you think he had to be a number two?
Yes. Yeah, he can be a number one.
Do you think Anthony Edwards can be a number one on a championship team?
For sure. But they just have to they'd have to update the team though. I'm saying like update. But oh, good steal, boy.
Because he need a consistent
Um,
scorer that can help him out with two, and he need another playmaker. Because
He need
all
a
Ants want to do
legit
is get his
two.
buckets. He need a legit two and a playmaker. Because all Ants want to do is like he can, but all he trying to do is get buckets. So he need a point guard that's gonna playmake for him.
Mhm.
But let's go to this
I'd
last
agree.
time.
They
Yeah.
had Mike Conley, and they been
But
like, "Damn,
he's
of
too
course he got
old.
old."
Yeah, because in the podcast I was watching, they were saying if only Mike Conley was like in like his early 30s,
Younger.
not even super young,
Yeah.
the early 30s, he would have helped out. Cause so Ant can focus just I'm just about to get my buckets. But let's go and get through this so you go and get watch the game. So last topic. Like I said, if you're here, appreciate you if you tune in to the live. I think it's the most little views we had, hopping in a little bit. It had 11 so far. But
Oh,
drop a
snap.
like, comment, huh?
Nah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Like I said, if you're here from Facebook on TikTok, we appreciate you. We appreciate all the love, man. We could be here to stay and to keep going on this journey. But last topic, we're gonna blind rank 6 iconic anime moments to see if y'all can cook again. Cause y'all was doing good,
Okay.
but towards the end, y'all was a little bit, falling off a bit, in my opinion. So let's see if y'all can bring the winning train back. And like I said, these don't gotta be the most iconic moments. Like, say for example, we use Naruto and Bleach, for example, them big three. It doesn't gotta be up there to be iconic, you know what I mean? So don't expect the best of the best every time, but it also could be there. That's all I'm gonna give a disclaimer. So number one is Ed and Edward trying to save their mom. Was that episode 1 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? When it was in the thing, when it was in the room, and it was dark, and I feel like that was
Most
pretty,
iconic moments.
yeah.
What you think, Joe?
That was really a cool scene. When you think of Full Metal, you thinking they arm disappeared. What he was
And
saying,
how many
he's like,
do we have? 8?
he was like
We got 6.
6.
I think I'm comfortable putting that at like
Wait, sorry. Let me rephrase
What?
this, because did I just say Ed and Edward? I don't know why I said it. Y'all didn't correct me. I meant Alphonse. So let me say this again for the TikTok. I don't know why I said
we
that.
know what you meant, bro. We know what you meant.
You know,
bro.
but I'm saying for the TikTok say, I got to tell you. So blind ranking 6 iconic anime moments. The first one is when Alphonse and Edward was trying to save their
Ed
mom.
and
I
Al,
believe
yeah.
in episode 1.
I think
What
I'm
you
gonna
think,
put
Joe?
that 3.
Okay.
I think that's a little high.
I was
You
asking
think
y'all.
so?
So
Okay.
when moments in that show, can y'all name like a couple more moments that's off the top of your head that's more
Yeah, I
iconic
think
than that
it's
moment?
I can name a probably like I think
Greed
Ed.
was going crazy.
Pointing,
I
you
think
say
Ed
pointing?
looking at
Yeah,
bro in
pointing at
his
him.
face. He
Yeah,
said,
pointing
"I'm
at him.
coming back for you."
He said,
I said, "That's
"Is
my MC."
King
You know what I'm
Bradley
saying?
just
Like
running through
that.
the people more iconic? When King Bradley pulled up with the sword and was slicing the tank and was slicing, is that
I
more
would say
Was
so.
iconic?
crazy.
I would say so.
And
And
what's that
also
besides that
Roy
though?
Mustang,
Oh,
bro.
you
Roy Mustang
right.
got the
You of
best
course.
scene in the whole
Wow.
show.
Well, I forget
In
you
my
right.
opinion.
No cap.
That's the best scene in the whole show.
Oh, and another one, even for a bad reason, whenever what's her name got turned into a dog. That's when the people think of Full House
Aw.
Brotherhood. They do think of that one. I think those are top two. They think of the dog and they think of Rory. But sorry, where y'all placing this at? 3 then? Or y'all placing the lower?
5.
5. I like 5.
Okay. Next one y'all got is Ken Kanaki carrying his friend in the snow. I think his name was Hyde in Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, that was tough.
Like
But that's
iconic,
not
everybody.
like a crazy.
But people you seen videos where people
I
keep
know it's
doing
one of
that
my
again
favorite
in the
shows, bro.
snow. They play the music, carrying
That
that
was
boy.
fire.
The snow. That's really iconic. And that's your goat.
I would say probably 6, bro.
Lower than that is a hot take. Lower than Ed and Alphonse trying to say their mom.
Probably 6, bro. Yeah.
It's an iconic anime moment, bro. People be recreating the snow thing. That's kind of crazy. That's y'all list though. I'm gonna let y'all cook. Next is Light bodying L when he finally beat him. I win. Then he was looking at him.
That's top three.
I'd agree.
That's top three. I'm good with putting that 2 probably. That is
Oh
a
my
fire
god,
moment.
that's high. I didn't think y'all was gonna put that one because I feel like it's a couple moments that's better than that's better than light bodying L. Like, you know, maybe the one when he got his memories back. I feel like that one higher. When he's like, whenever he got his memories back when it was in the
Nah, that's
there
not a
was some
better moment
vehicle.
than that.
Not better, but
Nah, that's not a better
iconic.
You
moment.
said 2, Joe?
Yeah, 2
Oh, and sorry to tell
I'm not
y'all,
mad.
or 3.
and it's only gonna be one scene from each anime, of course. It's not gonna be no repeats.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm not mad at
Like I
that.
wouldn't be mad at it being 2 for sure. 2 or 3.
I said we do 3.
All right, 3.
Okay. So next we got Aizen stopping Ichigo theme song. We all got that in.
That's top 3 as well. Oh, that's crazy.
Wait, y'all put this one? Wait, y'all put the last one in 2?
We put the last one at 3.
At 3.
3. Okay, y'all put it 3. What you feel about Aizen stopping Ichigo
I can
theme?
put this 2 probably because that was gas,
Mm.
bro.
I low-key think that's 2 too.
Okay.
That was gas.
So far,
If he got that high
yeah,
Q
go.
moment over here, I'm gonna be mad as fuck if you got high Q
so
on here.
far, what happened?
Where you
When
gonna
we
put
just
that?
pulled up from 35 to tie the game at 108, 108.
What's the
Oh,
how much
he's
That I
time
pulled
left?
insane.
that. I said, boy, this man is
How much
crazy.
time
Oh, he's
left?
That boy
insane.
made that. 26 seconds left in OT.
Okay, we
Oh,
can
he's
go in.
insane.
We go and finish doing this. We go and finish doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. When so not finish doing this, let's talk about the game because it's 20 seconds left.
But yeah, so I say that's 2. That's 2.
So, it's only 20 seconds left. We can talk about the basketball game real quick. Yeah, we gonna pause it because it's 20 seconds left. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Hey, Drew, OKC called timeout, brother.
Oh, they call it time out.
I'm trying to get on my illegal app right here.
Go ahead, man.
Them boy need that timeout.
All right. So y'all got so far. Ed and Alphonse trying to save their mom. Number
That was
5.
5.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you got
We
Ken.
had
Then you got Ken
6.
Karen Hyde 6. Y'all got Light Body and L3. And Aizen stopping Ichigo theme song 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bro, this man pulled up from the logo, bro.
is the timeout done yet?
Oh, it's about to be.
All right, we can
Bro,
see after the game.
bro, he pulled up from the logo.
Wait to see
Donovan,
that.
the logo.
Wait to see
Oh,
that.
that's insane.
That is literally Steph Curry range.
So
like,
is it
no
gonna be?
exaggeration.
So is it gonna be Wimby's league or what, man? Is it gonna be if he? What do he
I ain't gonna
gotta?
lie, if he
What
wins
do
the
he gotta
ring
do?
this early, bro.
What if he just go to the final?
He gonna
Is it
he
enough?
gonna be hell, bro.
Is
He
it
gonna
a-
be hell.
Say
He won
again?
a ring right now.
Is it enough if he just goes to the final? Is that enough? You gotta think about who he beating though. He's beating the defending
Yes.
champions.
This is his first time in the playoffs.
So,
Bro,
yeah.
he's 22.
Yeah. So I'm saying, is it his league or is he the face of the league when he just make it to the finals? Is he the face of the league already?
I think out of all the players remaining left, he's already the face.
Okay.
Because out of East team's market, you got
they
SG.
went
I
to
mean, you can
OT,
say
OT2.
SGA, but you got SGA, Wimby, Brunson, and then you got
Luka.
freaking whatchamacallit, and Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, yeah. Donovan Mitchell's like yes.
So I feel like they kind of already propping him up to be the face per se.
I have to see who had the most sales. I wonder who had the most jersey sales this year. How many seconds left?
They went.
I'm going crazy. SJ did some
They
crazy.
about to go to double OT. SJ missed. Well, he tried to do a turnaround jumper, but he saw he was getting double, so he passed it out for J Dub for a wide open 3 short corner. Well, not wide open, but like partially contested. It's a good look for an NBA 3, and he missed. And so now it's 108, 0.4 seconds left. Spurs ball. They'll probably put like a second back on or something. Like it's going to double OT. We can finish.
Man,
this.
double OT. I didn't know it was gonna. I didn't know it was gonna be double OT. Yeah, this is gonna finish. So we got okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
The next one is Lelouch dying. My goat. Yeah, I remember
Number
that
one.
scene.
No, I'm at that being one.
Whenever his
Number one.
homie stabbed him, then he slid down the
Mhm.
thing. Then it showed
Mhm.
all the scenes in the background. My goat loose. Number
Real
one.
funny.
So what's
He
your
said,
That's
"Ugh."
number one.
so what you got left? Number 4?
4.
So the last, can y'all just throw a random guess out there? What you think this one is from? The show we haven't watched yet. It's from a
Hunter
very
x Hunter?
popular show.
You said we haven't watched?
Oh,
I'm thinking you gonna say
sorry, not
IQ,
watch.
bro.
We haven't listed yet. It's
I
a very
think you gonna
popular
say
show.
IQ, bro.
Nope.
Hunter x Hunter?
A very popular show.
Naruto?
You ever
One
say
Piece?
Naruto moment? I did not say Naruto moment. Nah, it's from Attack on Titan. The last one is Commander Urin giving his speech.
Oh, bet. Yeah, we good.
I saw this push forward. I saw this charge.
Yeah.
So y'all don't think that should be
Yeah.
higher?
So that's number
if-
4.
Yo, okay,
No.
but okay.
That's
It's
actually a
not
good
higher
spot for that.
than.
Really? So if you
It's
had a
not higher
choice,
than
okay, let's go back. Let me go back to the list. Okay, so number 1
perfect list.
have a Lelouch body dying. Number 1. Number 2 was Aizen stopping Ichigo theme,
Yes.
and then number 3 was Light beating L and finally bodying him. Then at number 4 is Commander Urin's speech and charge. And number 5 is was Ken. No, number 5 was Ed and Alphonse trying to save their mom at the beginning of the show. And then number 6, was Ken carrying his homie hide in the snow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll probably switch
Perfect.
around. I'll probably switch around Ken and Ed and Alphonse mom and Dan.
But that's not bad though. That's like
Yeah.
5 and 6.
I might-
I think we dub.
I might switch Light and Urin too. My personal opinion. That's probably the most iconic moment. Well, one of the most
That's just
iconic
preference,
moments
though.
in Attack on Titan. My soldiers push forward. That speech is fire. One of the best anime speeches of all the time. That speech is fire. When you look at anime speech, that one is probably gonna be number 1. Every time you look at anime speech, it's gonna be that one. On like a different song backdrop. When I'm at the gym, I listen to that speech with like a song.
Dang.
I listen to that speech whenever he playing in the background. That speech is fire.
He said, "Dum, dum, 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 dum." Oh, yeah.
He said with yeet.
Yeah, it's like a mixed thing. Like as soon as he start talking, then it has like a yeet back song playing. But that's it, man. Appreciate y'all made it to the end of this video. Drop a like, comment, subscribe for more. Before we get out of here, last thing. Spurs or Thunder? How many games? Who winning? Go.
Spurs and 6.
Spurs and 6.
Spurs and 6.
Spurs and 6. Okay, I think that's been the consensus with most people. Spurs and 6. So that's it. But appreciate y'all if y'all, just hopped in right quick. If y'all watching the VOD later, or like I said, if you're from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, we appreciate all the love and support. We'll catch y'all next week at the same time, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all take it easy. And don't forget to watch Obsession. It's a banger. Peace out.